there's that bumping again. It was. Oh.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome to the Goddamn Podcast with Drew and TJ. Let's get this goddamn thing started.
You're goddamn right.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at it. It's like it's not our first time or some shit. Welcome to the Goddamn Podcast on this beautiful Tuesday, this chilly Tuesday. We hope you guys are doing all right. I need to start off by saying I know this is going to be super hard to believe, but I totally had like 4 too many last episode and would not shut up. Would not shut up. And I gotta try and not do that. I know that's like the entire show pretty much. It's just TJ getting shithouse and not shutting up. But I was particularly bad at the end of last episode. So wanted to apologize to everybody, but especially Drew, who I would not. Yeah, but shit like that wears on me, man. Like I literally felt like guilty about that shit for like a couple days. I was like, yeah. It's not fun for anybody when I just won't shut up. So I encourage you, Drew, if I get out of hand, use that fucking mute feature. I won't get butthurt about it. If I'm out of control, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good. We should have, it was one of those things where you get into a big like topic change like 3 minutes before the show's supposed to end. So,
yeah, I just want to find out: does that apology apply for me as well, TJ?
I said everybody, but especially Drew, because Drew is the one that was really having a conversation with.
Especially me too, right? Since I'm here.
Kinda. I mean,
oh wow, that was easy. I didn't expect that.
I kinda in the way that, like, I don't care so much about cutting you off or not letting you talk or interrupting you as much as I care about, interrupting Drew or whatever. But there's been a couple times when you had something decent to say in the thousands of, like, what is it, like 1,000 hours of this friggin' show that we've done or thereabouts. Yeah, you've said a couple things that were like mediocre, but the rest of it, nah.
That right there, I deserve an apology.
No, you're
Since
you're
it's
good.
far more than a couple. It's like every minute
I didn't say I regretted what I said or like I misspoke or anything like that. I just spoke too much. I wouldn't shut the fuck up, and I get like that. I realize that is a fault of mine, especially when you're trying to have a discussion and someone won't let you get a fucking word in edgewise, or when they do, then they immediately interrupt you. That shit's annoying, and I was doing that. So I recognize that. I'm going to try and not do it again, or at least have it be a long time until I do it again.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man.
Realistic,
it certainly won't happen tonight because I am tired as fuck.
Drew's just like, you fucking win.
Yeah, I'm just rolling over tonight. I'll just be like, yeah, you're right.
Sure. Fucking yeah, why not?
Yeah, we've been
we'll get Drew to agree to full-blown communism by the end of the show.
Sign me up. I'm good. As long as I get some fucking sleep before I head to the gulag, I'm all right.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry you're tired, buddy.
Yeah, it's all these morning shifts, and me and the missus have been doing like every once in a while doing some like volunteering work.
Oh,
and we did one today
awesome.
where we put like boxes of food together and go around to houses and deliver it to people and stuff.
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
We did one.
That's great.
We did one the Saturday before Thanksgiving. It was a real big one at one of the big stadiums here, and it was like you assemble all the boxes like turkey and just all the different shit. This whole like assembly line of like tents and stuff. It was like 7,300 cars. We spent our Saturday doing it. So
Jesus.
some of the stuff is just between that and every shift I've worked for the last like month has been 4 a.m. I'm just like I'm tired.
You're not donating your shrimp flavored ramen, are you?
No.
I need you to eat. Yeah,
The
thank you. All
apocalypse
right.
is coming. I'm gonna need that.
He's like it'll be worth its weight in gold. Anyway, let's see. Quick announcements. Obviously, we haven't done the patron show yet this month. We'll get to that before the end of the month. Stay tuned to your messages. However, I get a hold of you, whether it be on Patreon, Subscribestar, or just on Skype or whatever. If you are not a supporter, check us out, patreon.com/goddamn, subscribestar.com/goddamn, or of course you can use Streamlabs, which many people do. You can of course I guess like join on like YouTube is an option now where you can kind of just support it. Like YouTube way behind the curve on this one, but you can do that too, I guess, if for whatever reason you can't use Streamlabs or Patreon, because Patreon, obviously, the Patreon and Streamlabs take a larger or give us a larger percentage. They take a third of what Google takes. So we prefer that way, obviously, but we'll take anything, any way you want to give it to us. Quote me on that shit. But we do appreciate the fuck out of your support. A big salute to all of our supporters. We love you guys very much. You keep this shit alive. I believe that's it.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, go for it.
I was thinking about another God and Jeffrey video and a premise. I wanted to like get some input from anyone here or in the chat of like I did the one I did before was how God invented sex. And I was thinking I want to do another how God invented whatever video. I came up with like how God invented prayer. I started writing a script for that. But does anyone have any ideas for like what God could have invented that I could do a whole fucking video on? How God in
there's got to be some really good options there.
Oh, dude, there's a ton of them. Like breasts.
Well, that kind of goes back to the how God invented sex one, though.
Sure, I guess. I mean, but like, okay, did you use that? Like,
yeah,
did you get into it?
Boobs were involved. I got all into the boobs.
Okay, well, hey there. Watch out, you'll be at another Streamlabs. Let's see.
I'm writing stuff down. Hang on, let me write
Yeah,
stuff
get
down.
it. STDs, that's a good one. I bet you heard that was obviously you didn't forget to cover that in how God invented sex, right?
I did not cover STDs because
You probably should.
I'm not familiar with them at all.
Mm-hmm. That herp on your lip says different. Yeah, I mean, parasites is a pretty good one, actually, Elder Statue, because those are like literally, parasites is decent.
Yeah, I was thinking some
You
kind
could,
of, like, animals or something.
yeah, or like insects, like ants. There are fucking thousands of species of ants. You put a lot of time into the thinking about ants and how they're all going to be different, and putting a lot of effort into shit that I don't think anybody in the Bible cared too much about. They weren't all like, look at all these glorious species of ants. They were probably just like, ow, fucking ant. And that's I don't know. They trying to think further. Have you thought about other religions? How God went about inventing other religions to trick us?
Oh, that's an idea.
Astray. God damn it! I should have brought it in from the room, man. We got these things in the mail. It's like this big, fucking like flyer thing. I don't even think it's for a church. It's for like some ministry outreach, and it's just dude got all the what you can expect in your new like citizenship package for heaven. It's like on the side, it's like a lifetime of sin or whatever. Is it worth burning in hell forever? It's the whole thing is supposed to be like this pamphlet for, I guess, if you've never heard of Christianity. Which who I don't know who hasn't, you know.
It surprises me how much Christians behave as if nobody has ever heard of Christianity or Jesus or
Yeah, I forgot what it was the other day. Like we were driving around and I pointed out to the wife. Yeah, it was these people who came out by like this corner on like the main street here, and were like holding up these signs like you know, real basic like John 3:16 level. You know, like so, like who hasn't heard of that? I think it was just like Jesus is the way, things like that. And they'll come out there and they'll actually like holding up the signs. I'm like, who do they think they're converting? We're in the middle of like small town 21st century Texas. Like who the fuck? There's like more churches here than anything else. Who doesn't know this?
They're the same people that think that putting a Trump or Biden sign in their in their yard changes anyone's mind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I don't know,
whatever. People are dumb. I I like the meme where it's like when Christians want to help somebody, they pray. When they want to persecute somebody, they get their asses up, make a sign, go like fucking what are the like die fags or whatever.
Yeah, like protest.
Westboro Baptist Church level shit. Whatever. I'll continue thinking about more things that God invented.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot of good ones there.
Yeah,
There are. We're just not. I mean, you took away, you like knocked both feet out from under me with the like already covered sex. I'm like, well, shit. There goes 9 out of 10 of my ideas. Because you could have a lot of fun with that.
Well,
I
guess
mean.
there could be other aspects that I haven't covered.
I mean, there's a lot of like the idea of God like creating woman, and then Jeffrey like looking over his shoulder and being like, do you have to put the vagina so close or the butthole so close to the vagina? It's like, you just trust me on this one. God.
That's what I did put in the how God invented sex video.
Okay.
I haven't watched. Have you? When did that come out?
Oh, a while back. Maybe a year ago.
Because it sounds familiar, but
it does sound familiar, but I can't. I'll be honest, man. I have not watched all of your videos. I've tried.
You said just like a year ago.
Yeah, maybe about a year ago.
No, I thought there was. I thought there was one from like back in the old days.
No,
early dark matter. I thought I thought I remembered Adam and Eve with like or maybe that just.
Oh, the one how God invented sex. We played part of it on the show once. It was when God lost it because Jeffrey talked about maybe they could touch their magic wands together.
Oh, and he was just like, "What? No!"
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I'll continue. I'll try and think of some more good ones. But there's obviously there's the easy ones like sick kids and shit like that. Which
childhood leukemia.
Yeah, God really working up hard. But you've touched on that a bunch of times, I'm sure.
Yeah,
in other videos. So I'm trying to think of something fresh for you. The God inventing other religions, just to throw people off. That might be entertaining. COVID-19 obviously is a current topic, and you could put Rudy Giuliani in there with his hair, like just melting down his face. Yeah, he's
COVID now.
He was fucking idiot. I mean, did anyone think it was going to be anything else? Rudy fucking Giuliani, Mr. Four Seasons Landscaping, Mr. fucking shoe polish, sweating down his fucking face. Of
Telling
course,
people to take off their masks.
Yeah, exactly. He was asking. He's like, "Would you feel comfortable just taking off your mask during a fucking?" It wasn't a hearing. I guess it was like I don't know what the fuck you would call it, but it wasn't like a. It was basically like a media thing where they just agreed to fucking listen to him.
Yeah,
and it's God, what a fucking clown! If that guy was my attorney, I'd be utterly embarrassed. But Trump just loves the boy, loves him.
Hey, there was one thing really quick that I wanted to do here. Because I was pulling up the Streamlabs and I thought this was the case. and I had to check. I think when we got in the middle of our ranting at the end of the last show, we had a couple of Streamlabs that didn't come through, and I see them here, and I don't remember giving them credit. But if people
sure,
paid,
play 'em.
obviously we want to.
Yeah, play them up.
We want to give them their due here. Hold on.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Do you
So,
think
that's
that
good.
if I got a Japanese girlfriend, and she was like interested in what I wanted to do in bed, and I told her, look, why don't you get your family over here? I'm gonna cut some holes in the wall, okay, and get them to drop trout and stick
is
their
too
butts
long.
through the wall, and I'm gonna start a game show on the other side, and we're gonna, do a blindfolded taste test, so to speak. Like, do you think she would be into that? No, dude, that's
テスティングザバトオールジャストフォーファン。Sorry for the rant interruption.
you don't understand. This is totally out of context.
Sure.
Oh man, I
Do-
would love to hear
do
the
you-
context.
Yeah. Do you think if I had a Japanese girlfriend, it started off just like that?
But that joke has like a multi-year history that people don't know. You have to, if you're gonna do the Streamlabs, you have to include every episode of the history.
Sure. You convince them to go back and watch the history, and peppered throughout the
Put it in the Streamlabs, and then by the time that Streamlabs is over, we'll be on to the next Tuesday.
I know that Streamlabs are supposed to be shorter, but I had that one written down, and I was checking it, and I was like, I could not find a place I wanted to cut it, and I was like, fuck it, I'm leaving the whole goddamn 30 seconds here.
We had one more.
Everybody seems to enjoy it, by the way, Dark Matter.
Everyone enjoys butt wall stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I guess this one doesn't look like it wants to play. It was from Night Me. He donated $1, and he said, "My last $1." So,
Oh,
so thanks.
damn. Ouch.
Thanks, Night Me.
Hopefully your situation has changed since last week, buddy. If it has, send us a Streamlabs and let us know. If you don't send us a Streamlab, we'll assume that you're still in dire shape.
Gotta be getting Streamlabs for like 75 cents. It's the best I can do, guys.
Look, man, if you can't, we appreciate everything, but if you're in a spot where you can't even do a whole $1,
Yeah, just hang on to
then
it.
just hold on to that and get us some other time, all right?
Yeah.
We appreciate the fuck out of those though. But yeah, for $1, like it won't like alert us on Streamlabs. I think the minimum is like $4.95 or something along those lines. Maybe $4.70 or something like that. Otherwise,
but anyways, yeah, I wanted to make sure because I thought somebody had said something, but I wanted to make sure, like, if anybody gives us any money or whatever, we want to make sure they get heard.
this is how blasted I was. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I thought I remember somebody saying it in the chat or something. Towards
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember like that coming up. Whatever. It's the last time I buy a fucking 24 pack of PBRs because they were going down like water. Because let's be honest, that's mainly what PBR is. But I was just going through them. My little trash can next to me the next morning was like overflowed with PBR cans. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess fuck. I'm getting, I'm no spring chicken anymore. I feel it the next day. You know what I mean? Oh, well.
Oh, T prescriptions here. Good. He said it was shown, but nobody could hear it. But TJ, oh yeah, that was earlier on in the show. I still don't know what the hell that was all about. But we did. I don't know if you just caught that T prescription, but we played your Streamlabs from last time.
Yeah,
We
and
appreciate
now
it. Thanks a lot.
yeah, and I don't know what happened that one time. Hopefully everything is fixed. We appreciate it. If you try Streamlabs and it's not working, or whatever, let us know in the chat, and we'll fix that right the fuck up. Are you still using the beta version?
Yes. I don't know now how to use the other version.
Oh, how to even go back?
Yeah, I don't even see that.
Fuck
that
it.
option.
Fuck it. 2 teardrops in a bucket. All right, let's unless there's something else you guys want to cover. I think we could start getting into some content. I do kind of want to talk about Rudy Giuliani a little bit at some point, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was taken to the hospital. I don't know if he was in that bad of shape, but he's in a high risk category. He's like 78.
He tweeted that he's feeling strong.
Yeah, and so does Herman Cain's Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. If there's anybody, I don't want to see anyone like die or whatever. But man, if there's some people that deserve to suffer from this shit, it's people like Rudy Giuliani. And sadly, he'll get fucking $1 million healthcare. No sweat. I believe he gets. Does he get?
You're talking about Giuliani. You said no sweat. Don't you mean no?
Lots of sweat. No, just for men. Does he get like public health care or like taxpayer funded because
sure
of
you
his
can afford whatever.
I know, but so can a lot of politicians, but they still get the fucking free government health care
because he's not technically an elected official at the moment, is he? So
not at the moment, but I know that some of them, like, is it like Congress? If you get elected to Congress, you make money even after you're out. Correct?
Is that the case? I know that's the case with the president. Is that the case with Congress?
I believe so. I believe that once you're in there, that you get like a set amount of money for life, I believe. And because they keep talking about like, oh, term limits, and I'm like, who's going to vote on their own term limits? That's like voting on giving yourself less money. They're not going to do that. They're in a position to look after themselves, and that's what they're going to fucking do. It's the problem. We don't have people like George Washington anymore that didn't even want to be president. You know what I mean? Now people pay millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to try and become president. And they do it not because they're like, I know it'll fix this country. They do it because they know they get to fucking take advantage.
Dude, they have an on-site gym for House members.
Oh yeah. Dude, what's his Ryan?
Paul Ryan. Yeah, I know he used to work out all the time, but I didn't know that was like this is a special gym we have just for. And honestly, all these fucking old, ancient, decrepit bastards, you need a gym for the fucking House of Representatives?
No, what they need is a fucking nurse for their geriatric ass, but they got a fucking treadmill instead.
What I'm seeing here, there is a.
Hey, do you think the treadmill in their gym says "tread on me"?
Jesus Christ. That hurt me, Dark Matter.
It is the government. I mean,
all right, I'm looking up. Here's 10 things that they get as benefits: a base annual salary of $174,000, free airport parking, a free on-the-site gym for House members, weekend insider trading restrictions, up to 239 days off.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
That's what I'm saying. They get paid more. Like if you put down the number of hours they actually work and then what they get paid like an absorbent amount of money. It's ridiculous.
Everybody's calling for your bars, Dark Matter.
Yeah.
I thought this isn't a democracy.
No, it's not. But have I ever denied the Chad barring you?
Yeah.
You need to show them some tough love, Drew. Tough love.
Why don't you give your lawyer a call?
Oh, members of Congress fly for free. Okay.
Nice.
Their retirement plan. There's a lot of details there. Death benefits. A 1.2 million to 3.3 million allowance.
I think it's more realistic to say that with their death, the America benefits than.
Yeah.
Their death is the benefit to America. I'm trying to find what I searched to find out if they get paid in perpetuity for their lives. I did
lifetime salary or I don't know what the
lifetime pension.
Yeah, sure.
As of 2019, members who participated in the congressional pension system are vested after 5 years of service. A full pension is available to members 62 years of age with 5 years of service. Well, 5 years
That's a pension. I'm talking about like once they get in, they get their annual salary, but then once they're out, they still get paid. I don't know if it's the full amount, but like, I don't know. That might just be senators that I'm thinking of because it would be too many just for freaking Congress.
Yeah, I know the president gets it. I don't know who else gets it. But Giuliani was never a senator, was he? He was just the mayor, or was he a senator? He wasn't a senator, was he?
Giuliani was just a mayor, New York's mayor, and he was the only reason anybody fucking knew his goddamn name is because he shoved his face in Trump's fake tits for skits and shit like that. Or I'm sorry, it was Trump shoving his face in Giuliani's fake tits and shit like that. And then 9/11.
That was it. He campaigned to be in the Senate, but didn't make it. Okay. Yeah, so he was just a mayor, but I don't even know how that works in certain places. Like, does the mayor even get stuff like that? I mean, fuck, I don't know. Are we having mic issues?
Yeah, it's that bumping again. It sounds like your mic is like rocking back and forth or something. I don't know. It's on Drew's end. Like a.
Now?
No, I haven't heard it in the last minute or so.
Okay. Yeah, Philly Beef, just let me know, buddy. I know it's something I can't hear on this end, so I don't want it to be absolutely terrible as a listening experience for everybody watching, but let's do some content then.
Yeah, do it, man. I'm sorry, I'm just writing Ryan Crampaw saying I need a new sticker. Send me a picture. He's got the Metal Bros sticker on that badass old truck that he has. Anyway, if you're listening, Crampaw, I might actually just send you the design, and then you can get it done on a.
Testing. All right, everybody, let's take them down. Let's take down YouTube. I'm not affiliated with the goddamn podcast, by the way.
How did God create drugs?
That's actually not a bad one. He was on a lot of coke. That's how. Hey-o. Yes.
How God invented drugs.
Yeah. That's actually not bad at all. You'll have to do some research because you have no idea how drugs work.
No, that's true. Although I did learn about Ativan. I know some of you may have seen my tweet.
There's an easy Methodist joke to be made on God creating drugs.
And it'll have to do.
He's like, and on the seventh day of being awake, seventh straight day, I created Methodists.
Meth addicts.
Yeah, meth addicts. I mean Methodists.
Don't forget your liquid meth beer.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I will.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
yes.
sorry.
Anyway, my wife we were talking in the car. She was talking about the hospital, and she says at the hospital we call Ativan vitamin A, because they use it so much. And I was like, what's Ativan? And she says it's a sedative. And I said, no, it's not. And she says, oh, then what is it? And I said, it's what I'm about to do to this parking lot. Ativan.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, dark matter.
I don't know.
And she didn't serve you with papers right then and there?
No.
That is fucking terrible.
Cernian.
What do they call vitamin A then? It's my question. Say again?
I'm sorry. Cernian had sent another link about the congressmen and stuff. It says most senators' representatives make the annual salary of $174,000. Those in leadership make a bit more. The Speaker of the House makes $223,500, and majority and minority leaders in the House and Senate make $193,400. It shows you what the term limits are. Senators 6 years, the House for 2 years. There's no term limit, but that's what their term is.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's the length of term before they have to fucking
Be up
do
for
another
re-election.
election.
Yeah, it's saying as far as the allowances go, it says senators' average allowance is about 3.3 million, while representatives is typically 900,000.
Jesus
Congressmen
Christ.
are also able to deduct 3,000 a year for the living expenses they accrue while they're away from home, their home states and congressional districts.
Yeah, it says in T prescription says then 86 grand after that for life.
Oh,
Or
For
doing
life
hardly
pension.
anything.
is that in the same article? It's kind of a long article. Oh, I think
Well,
you
he's
get
saying
80,
in the chat.
86 grand for life. So basically, you could do all that and just what is the criteria for the 86 grand? Do you just have to get in there once? So, like, if I could run and just be, get into like a House representative's spot or whatever, and then just after 2 years, be like, I really don't give a shit. I'll just leave. I'll just take the 86 a year with me.
That is what I've been led to believe. I don't know if you have to serve that minimum, like we were talking about before, in order to get on the like a different level of pension. But I haven't seen too many like I used to be in Congress and now I'm destitute. I haven't seen that too often.
Oh, well, here it's saying John Boehner, when he retired, he received an $86,000 annual pension.
Yeah, and he immediately went to go work for a legalized weed company. Jesus Christ. These guys are all just jokes. They're jokes. Anyway, but especially Giuliani. Giuliani is like a fucking bumbling idiot who gets everything wrong. He is the fucking Mr. Magoo of wannabe fucking lawyers. And Trump is like, you're my guy. I just don't fucking get it. Trump gets rid of all these smart people in all these positions, and then fucking keeps around Rudy fucking sweating my fucking hair dye out Giuliani, and then like defends him and shit.
I'm ready to see what's going to happen when the inevitable comes down, and it's like definitely there's no more cards to play. It's definitely over. Him turning on Giuliani, because it's like a ticking clock. It's just a countdown until it's this stupid piece of shit ruined my chance to get to fight.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly Trump has been turning on everyone who has been like kissing his ass the whole 4 years. Like,
all they had to do was be like, the election wasn't rigged, and he's like, "You're done. You're done." He's such
like
a fucking
people
baby.
that whose hands are tied, who literally can't do what he wants them to do, and he sees that as some
Giuliani take
betrayal.
out the mobsters? No, Giuliani didn't do shit. Giuliani, I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. Stephen James. Giuliani might have focused on organized crime or something while he was but he didn't do shit. Like Giuliani is only known for being the mayor of New York when 9/11 happened. That is it. And he became like they called him America's mayor because the whole country like put politics aside or whatever and came together to fuck each other over.
Yeah, here's what you got to remember about the immediate post 9/11 era. George Bush had like a 96% approval rating.
Yeah.
So
obviously everyone rallies behind Giuliani, but that's before that's when he's not saying absolutely ridiculous, stupid shit as much, or I guess he was, willing to be forgiven. Now the guy is just a fucking blithering idiot who has got one fucking gaffe after another, and he's just a laughing stock. And the worst part is that there will be people that defend him. Like he is indefensible, but people will fucking try. Why? Because Trump, Daddy Trump. Trump is still doing rallies. Just did a rally in Georgia. Like,
we're losing a 9/11's worth of people a day now.
A day to COVID. Exactly. And remember, Trump said they won't even talk about COVID-19 after the election. Bullshit. It's all I fucking hear about anymore. And he really wants to keep this voter fraud thing alive. But it's not gonna fucking happen, buddy.
sorry, I'm always just amazed by this.
Yeah.
So 9/11 happens, and you're up here in the fucking 90s.
Yeah.
It was saying the other page was saying something. I think like 92%. I said 96. Sorry, but a president having a 90-something% approval rating is fucking nuts.
What?
That is something out of fucking a dictatorship where they're just like,
Yeah.
everyone, sir, you can't say 100%. That's unrealistic. We'll tell them 95% then.
What was that spike in 03? Was that Iraq?
Yeah, there was from 57 up to 71 again. That was re-election time. Well, 2004 would have been re-election time. Yeah, well, Afghanistan started there, right? Or was Afghanistan 2002?
I'm thinking that Afghanistan was more immediate, and then later came Iraq when they could find a way to justify
that's
it.
right. Afghanistan was before Iraq. Yeah, that bump from 57 to 71 must have been because it was later. Yeah, it was in 2003 that the Iraqi invasion started.
When did they catch Saddam? That was like,
Yeah, that was later.
That was much later. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but maybe that's when they were floating the weapons of mass destruction shit or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Shock and awe. Oh, fucking all that.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
thinking that was Iraq.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever. It's nobody should have that high approval ratings unless they're doing a fucking phenomenal job, and none of these people have been. So they don't even deserve. Like Obama didn't deserve that high of an approval rating.
No.
Bush certainly didn't.
Yeah.
Trump's was all over the place, which is really strange.
Yeah.
because he didn't really change much.
This says Saddam was captured in December of 2003.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Well, the bump is from the beginning of 03, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
I don't
that's
know,
weapons
but-
of mass destruction, and then whatever. I don't fucking did a bunch of like conservatives give Obama like were they okay with the job Obama was doing after he killed Bin Laden or after SEAL Team 6 did under his orders? No, probably not. So I don't even understand. It's usually when there's either tragedy or war. That's when everyone comes together. The rest of the time we're happy to squabble with each other over this kind of bullshit. All right, what's next?
Some content.
Elder Statue says I can't get my Streamlabs working either. Are you? No, I didn't do anything. What the fuck? All right, wait a second. They're trying to say something about Streamlabs over here.
Yeah, I don't see a Streamlabs from you, Elder. We did Vincent's.
Right, and me.
Well, we'll refresh that and see if we can't get it going. I don't know if it shouldn't be a problem with Streamlabs. Anyway,
Looking through our list here.
I got a fantastic one at the My Little Pony 2020. That is
Oh,
Why?
I don't know. Just goes out of its way to say fuck you.
Oh man.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it? And just trots off. I figured you would like that. It reminded me of the
That's good.
bull.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, but it almost looks like it's that was almost like an honest accident.
there's nobody on the road. It's like, fuck you.
Clickety clackety, clickety clackety.
It,
Oh, I
and
think
it's
I'll
not,
go out in this field. Oh shit! Boom!
and it's not. The pony's not running either. It's just kind of
Just-
galloping.
Yeah, it's a nice
Oh man.
clickety clackety. Wow! You son of a bitch! Mm-hmm.
I got an insurance company better pony up because
Oh my god! You think they'll believe their story, or you think they'll call horse shit on it?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like this
Sir.
guy's quest tree was cut short. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
I love when it fills and he tells us to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You have to say like, okay, sir, what is your priority claim? And you're like, you mean the main claim? Well, this is a tale you might not believe. So, so what hold yourself in a saddle or some shit?
Yeah,
no, all right, fuck it. No, that's yeah. If you get hit by a horse, you just hope nobody was filming, and then you see someone was, and you're like, fuck.
it's 2020. There's always someone filming.
Let's try girl trespassing on private property, the metal version.
So there's an original version of this, I guess. I didn't find it or whatever, but these girls are, I guess, trespassing on private property, and this person let them know, and this one girl does not handle it well.
Yeah, we come here to have a swim in peace.
In peace.
After we fucking dance today on our land. Fuck off!
The dog barking like crazy.
By the way, if you come up on me like that, I don't care who the fuck you are, you're gonna catch a fucking uppercut. You'll be lucky if you don't bite your fucking tongue off as you're screaming at me how peaceful you are. I'm gonna be fucking. Especially if I'm filming, because like you could see that they're screaming and coming up on you aggressively. I don't like, yeah, touch me. I'm like, not yet, but like you pick your teeth up next and then get the fuck off my property.
It happened so fast.
Yeah.
In peace! After we fucking dance today on our land! Fuck off! Fuck off!
I go.
That dog's just crying for help. It's not chiming in.
Exactly. It's like, can you please take me, stranger? Anything is better than living with this cunt.
Dude.
Psycho. Yeah, you're getting fucking uppercutted. Oh, Groove Cat. Groove Cat getting down. Yeah, for real. No, I'm punching you. I'm and I'm not punching you like I'm punching you to like knock you the fuck out at that point.
Roller.
you
Punch her, she rolls right back down to that fucking log.
exactly. Like, all right, now when you wake up, pick up your fucking teeth and get the fuck out of here. Seriously, I don't give a fuck who you are. You come up on me like that, you're gonna get swung on. I ain't got patience for people like that. I will do it while I hold the phone in the other hand and record it. These people that have obviously never fucked with the wrong one, you know what I mean? And so they got this bravado, and they're like, oh, no one could do, until the one person finally, like, that they, and you know what I mean? Like, it's the same with like road ragers. You go around like flipping everyone off, and then you do it to the wrong one, and he goes fucking psycho on you, and then you're the one that's like, oh my god, yeah, because you thought that it could, it was just you were gonna be the tough guy all the time. How about this? If you're a skinny, like, what is she, like, fucking 18-year-old chick carrying a chihuahua, and you're trespassing? How about shut the fuck up? Yeah. Don't act like you're fucking tough before, like I said, you get popped. The dog would be my main concern.
Yeah,
the dog.
Yeah, I wouldn't care about her.
You would not be intimidated by 50 pounds of fury.
Yeah, no, and I'm a big dude, and so it might feel bad for a minute, but like, you could watch that. Anyone can understand that. This is not like a male, like, I do it because she's a woman and I put it in her place. Anyone like walks up to me. If that had been a 50-year-old woman, it would have been the same thing. You act all fucking crazy and like slapping at me and in my face, and I'm not just gonna retreat. You're gonna get fucking uppercutted.
It stays woman. I noticed. Like TJ didn't say if you're a man and you
No,
do
no.
that.
If it was a dude, it's pretty much anything unless you're fucking like in a wheelchair, or like a fucking quadriplegic or something like that.
Next time I see TJ, I'm gonna pop him and then jump into a wheelchair.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pop you while you're in your fucking wheelchair, smack you on your bald ass head. It doesn't for me. Age thing, obviously if it's like a fucking 8-year-old, I'm not gonna knock them out, but if you're acting ballsy like that and you're 18 or fucking close enough, I don't care, like anything older than that, male, woman, man that identifies as woman that identifies as man, I don't give a shit. Identify as a fucking jumbo jet, I'm gonna fucking swing on your ass. The days of me putting up with that shit are long gone.
Third Eye 2020 has the best. He just quotes TJ 2020. I beat women.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
From the
with a fucking boxing glove. Yeah. No, I do not. I don't think I've ever hit a woman actually, but that's not saying that it's because. It's not saying I haven't had me opportunities. No, I've never been in a situation where I've had to swing on a woman. I haven't been in that many situations where I've had to swing on dudes, for that matter. I don't put myself in situations like that. But again, if I tell you like, hey, I don't know, let's say someone swings their fucking, I'm in a parking lot, someone swings their door open and hits my car, and I say, hey, your door, you just hit my car with your door, and they fucking react like that psycho bitch. Like I'm swinging on them. I don't care. It doesn't have to be, I could be around other people or whatever. I'm not putting up with that. It reminds me of the video of the guy in the subway. Remember the chick is like ragging on him, and then she like slaps him.
Oh, the
bus hits him once, and everybody's just watching. And then he just reaches back and slaps her, pops her good, and then all of a sudden everyone wants to jump on his ass. And they just watched while she did it to him. He freaking slaps her one time, and everyone wants to jump in and start a fight and shit. Well, fuck you, fight me then. I'm not just gonna fucking sit there and take that shit. Go fuck yourself. And if you didn't jump in to break it up before, don't jump in now, bitch, because I'll swing on you too.
Yeah, there's a crazy number of people that have that mindset where it doesn't matter like really what's going on.
You don't hit a woman. Well, then a woman shouldn't fucking put herself in a situation like that. Like, I'm not being like, you didn't fold my laundry right. And hit. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you come up on me and freaking try and hit me or try and get aggressive with me, I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. I'm not going to give you a free pass just because you're a chick.
Right.
Again, I'm not condoning like domestic violence or whatever, but don't give me that you can't hit women shit. If that's the case, then women should never put themselves in a situation to be hit. Like shouldn't try and start fights and assume that they won't get hit.
Right.
That's
and there's a huge, also even in that, there's a huge distinction between like, like if you're hitting somebody in like self-defense or something, that versus like stomping their face in when they're unconscious on the ground.
Oh yeah. I'm not talking about like killing people, but I'm saying like, you're not going to run up on me like that. I'm going to hit you. Most likely it'll only take once. And that's it. I'll hit you the one time, and when you wake up, you'll regret fucking running up on me. I'm not trying to like murder you or maim you or anything like that, but you're gonna learn a fucking lesson.
You heard it here, folks. You see Tej out in the streets of Florida, you're gonna get the pippity paps.
Yeah,
approach him like that.
I'm such a like not a fighter type guy, but I don't put up with certain levels of bullshit. There's certain levels. I think I told this story before. It's a real quick one. Speaking of in the parking lots, I was getting in my car and a dude swung his car door open and hit like a Lexus next to him. Well, the passenger was still in the Lexus and was like, hey, you just hit my car with your door. And the guy was like fucking aggressive with him, got in his face like he was going to intimidate him. And I fucking put my groceries down. I was like, bitch. I was like, back the fuck up. And dude immediately, like realizing that he was not, just going to get away with it, immediately backed off. And I told the other dude, I was like, just call the cops. Call them right now. I won't let this bitch leave. You know what I mean? And dude immediately, I did have like over a foot on him, but he immediately shut the fuck up. Other guy decided that it wasn't worth the trouble. I was like, all right, well, I was like, you're not going to fucking intimidate someone after you fucked up. You know, like I witnessed the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I don't have patience for shit like that. And I'm not just going to ignore it. I'll jump in. I'll be that guy that puts myself in the stupid situation and gets shot. Whatever. I'm not going to live my life like, oh, I can't do that. I might get shot. Like, fuck that. I live in America. I might get shot anyway.
All right, let's do cats are flammable.
Oh, no.
This cat was not harmed in any way. All right. I'm
that bushy tail. Oh. He's what the fuck?
He's
just watching it?
The dog is like, it wasn't me. It wasn't that. People don't even notice. It's gonna be like, hey.
It didn't hurt him. Yeah.
No. He's like, hey.
It's a lot of hair gone. Though.
It's just a lot of fur. He's
dog's like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, he's probably smelling it. It probably smells like awful.
Yeah. What's with this camera though?
It's like a nanny cam.
So it's like something out of that Paranormal Activity movie.
I mean, people do this. They have I have one indoor camera, but it's faced towards the back door just because I didn't want to mount the camera outside. So basically, if you come to my back door, you're going to be on camera from the inside. But yeah, a lot of people do this kind of shit. Especially, let's say you have a that you use your place for what's it called? God damn it. Like a bed and breakfast shit. What is it? Where you rent out people's houses for a few days?
Is that Airbnb?
Airbnb. So let's say you do your house for Airbnb. Yeah, smart to have the fucking cameras all over, in case people fuck with your house. It's also, people have them for all kinds of reasons. Nanny cams or to catch if somebody breaks in, because then you actually have footage of them in the house.
That person walking by right now, if they just looked to the right,
they
would have freaked out, and the cat would have ran, and it would have set a fire to the whole fucking place.
Oh man, that's hilarious! How did your house catch on fire? Well, it started with a candle. Oh man, you left it at it's my cat's tail.
Yeah. This also could prove that the cat actually did get burned, but it's just that cats are demon spawn, so it doesn't really affect them.
So he just watches it.
Just not affected by it at all. I guess I would have imagined it would have at least been freaked out.
Yeah, I always thought that animals had like a natural fear of fire.
Well, we just
this is also a dog and a cat playing together, so not something totally
it's already
normal.
unnatural.
This isn't Shere Khan the tiger. This is fucking little dipshit house cat.
Mm-hmm. This is Pebbles the kitty cat.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Demon spawn. Demon.
No beer for the barbecue today.
Uh-oh.
This music will give us a fucking copyright.
It's like his fucking life is ruined.
Oh yeah, he is upset about that one.
Bro, when you need a wheelbarrow to get your booze home.
Didn't see the fucking bump there?
Dude, this is recent. Holy shit, this was like a week ago.
Yeah.
Doom.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Rick and Morty really made that a popular one.
Damn.
Fuck it. I got to walk another 40 kilometers back to the store.
Why is he Australian?
I don't fucking know. Because it looked like well, first of all, let's see the wheelbarrow.
Aussies aren't typically that fat.
Right? Look at this wheelbarrow, first of all. And that does not look like a normal case of beer. It's like
it's a crate.
Yeah, exactly. A crate. Something you would not see in America as much. Plus dirt roads. I'm thinking Outback.
Yeah. You can read his lips.
Australia's the only place with dirt roads.
Yes,
You
yes.
can read his lips, and I'm pretty sure he says "oi."
Oi, crikey, hey. Oh, man, you fucking cunt. That's what he said, just like that. He's like, oh, Aussie man's gonna be pissed with me. Crikey.
I could see maybe if a Roo came up and kicked him.
Oh man.
Piece of shit. He is just distraught about that shit.
That was a lot of beer too. I mean, if for no other reason than he lost all of his beer, he's probably also thinking like, dude, that probably cost him, set it back like $30 or whatever the fuck. What do Australians use? What are they on over there?
The dollars, Australian dollars.
That's what they call them, Aussie bucks.
Oh, yeah, they're. When I was over there, it was weird because they had. It's okay. Imagine a dime, but it's like 4 dimes stacked on top of each other. That's their $2 coin. So it's the fucking smallest goddamn coin, but it's thick. And it was a $2 coin. I don't know if they still have those or not. But yeah, when I went there, the conversion rate was almost 2 to 1. Like you get 2 Australian dollars for 1 American dollar. That was a long time ago. So that made it really easy when I was trying to price shit out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, this shirt is $40 Australian. Okay, that's 20 American. Nice and simple. It wasn't like when I went to fucking Italy and I had to, $1 is 16,712 lira. I'm like, oh, fuck me. I'm gonna, I look around and I'm like, God damn, that keychain is fucking, 50,000 lira. I need a wheelbarrow to buy a 6-pack of beer. Anyway, all right. You want to squeeze in one more before we do break here? One more a GIF. I send you a couple GIFs.
Yeah. What was the other GIF?
I assume
Because I have your stuff, and then I have some stuff from Dark Matter.
Let's see. The GIFs I sent you were when you don't have insurance.
Oh, okay.
I sent you. This is fantastic.
Oh. Yeah, he's like, nope. Not
you see that? You see that Dark Matter? He's like, it's bouncing.
He could have got fucked up.
Hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why when you don't have insurance, you're like,
health insurance.
He probably lives in a country where health insurance is free, but car insurance is not.
I can tell by the plates. It's not the States for sure.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Troll Jones says Mexico's known for the currency like that. Dude, Mexico's currency is even worse. When I went to Mexico the last time, it was like 11 pesos was $1. I think now it's like 10 pesos is $1.
That's not too bad because then you just say,
I mean, conversion wise,
300 pesos is $30.
Yeah.
I know that when I went on a cruise and we went to a place to eat, and they, it was right off the cruise port, and they basically just said like, look, for your information, this is how many pesos it would be, but we're going to tell you in dollars, and we accept dollars. Like, you don't have to do any of that shit. Because that was 100% of their business. Like, no fucking Mexicans were coming to eat at that restaurant. It was literally just meant for the fucking tourists.
Yeah.
Like, really, really good, authentic food. But like,
Yeah, well, that's how it is when you take the cruises to Mexico. It's like you get there, and obviously when like the boat lets you out or whatever, all those spots in the immediate area are catered to like the tourists. They'll take the dollar. I mean, they'll take the dollars anywhere, but like especially right there. But everything is priced like really expensive. You get right outside of that, dude. You go in there with like $10, you can like buy out the fucking town pretty much.
Yeah, I was just thrilled because on cruise ships beers are like fucking $8 plus the fucking gratuity. And I'm like, prices. Yeah, and I'm like, that's painful. So as soon as you get to port and you fucking jump out and they got ice cold beers for $1, I'm like, hand them a 10. They start to give me change. I'm like, no. I want 10 of those. This the Souls. That's what I was drinking while I was there. They had those ice cold bottle Souls, and then the real fucking pina coladas with like real coconut milk. And that shit was, I fucking passed the stand and just, they were like, oh, samples. And I tried it and I was like, that is fucking fantastic. And I bought one and I kept making sure to come back around that stand every time it was getting low. Because I must have drank about 6 of them. Because keep in mind, they're only like oh, the $2.50. And it's like a fucking giant ass plastic cup of this stuff. You're getting hammered. Yeah, cruises are fun. I miss cruises.
Yeah.
We should do a goddamn cruise someday. That would be fantastic.
We'll go international with it. We'll go to Mexico.
Yeah, are you kidding me? We could have done this earlier and then been stuck on a cruise ship for months and months and months together, and the podcast would have ended. Drew's like, I never want to see that son of a bitch again. Had to spend 4.5 months in a fucking tiny ass room with him.
Oh my god,
that would have been terrible. Ordering takeout every day.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah. We'll take a break, and when we get back, we'll cover a lot more content to come. So stay tuned, everybody. back in action. Streamlabs, of course, still open. I don't believe we're currently having an issue, but if you try and it doesn't come through for whatever reason, let us know. Should be working. Yeah, let's get straight on with the content. Got anything techie?
Yeah, I think we do. Incredible food art. Kind of sort of techie, I guess.
That's fucking wild. It's a lot of fucking effort. This is pretty cool right here. I've seen this. That's fucking crazy.
What a waste of time.
I mean, you could say the same people that do ice sculptures and shit.
Or people that make shitty cartoons.
Yeah, I mean...
Shitty cartoons are forever.
Oh my god.
That
is not a good argument. That's badass. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool. It's a lot of time, though.
I want to show this video to a starving Ethiopian kid. This is what we do in America.
Jesus Christ, Dark Matter. You want to show a starving Ethiopian kid videos of food? You sick fuck.
But then I'll give him the food.
Oh. Okay.
Speaking of food, I have a food-related video I sent you, Drew.
Dude, that's a pepper. Do you know how fucking difficult it is to fuck around with a pepper like that?
What is it called, Dark Matter?
I put a bunch of laugh cry emojis on it because even Mrs. DM was like cry laughing at this thing.
By this thing, do you mean your penis?
Oh, okay, the oh my god, the trailer?
Yeah,
okay,
that.
Okay, yeah, I got that one.
It's funny because I don't have it readily available right here, but I have it's like 3 elephants holding up a ball, and it's a ball within a ball within a ball within a ball within a ball. Like it had to be carved like that. So like they had to carve out the first one and then do this. It's almost like building a ship in a bottle type deal. A lot of work. Thank God I don't have to do that.
Steve Shives had a talk with Anita Sarkeesian, really? Says the thinking cat neo-normie.
There goes the third hour.
I'm surprised one of them didn't offend the other one.
Yeah, I know.
It's I don't even see how it's possible for those people to even have conversations.
One of them had to have said something wrong to the other.
Is it full of trigger warnings and check your privileges? And I guarantee you, if anybody in that conversation dominated the other, she dominated him.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. She's definitely wears the pants in that scenario. She could have just said, what's in your music collection, Steve? And bam, pwned.
Steve had it. It was about Star Trek and the toxic fandom. Jesus. 10 minutes, it was major cringe.
I mean, yeah, 10 minutes, good on you. That's like 3 hours worth of podcast.
Yeah, it is. We've played some Shives content before. You guys have seen how that's gone. Okay, so the one Dark Matter was talking about.
What the hell are you doing?
A
This is
Lifetime
real.
original mini movie.
You don't answer my proposal, and now you're not answering my call.
I think I'm falling for the new chef.
Jessica is falling for Harlan.
The cook?
Is that Mario Lopez?
Jessica alone and skip town.
Yep.
He has a secret recipe that's gonna change the world.
Harlan claims to have some secret recipe.
A secret recipe? Spare me.
We all have our secrets. If you marry my daughter, I promise there'll be more long weekends in your future.
Mom, I have to tell you something.
We have a problem.
Secret's out, chicken man. I'll take care of this.
Well, I was thinking, is he supposed to look like Colonel Sanders?
Colonel Sanders'
yes.
secret recipe. This has got to be a joke, dude. This is
No,
not
it's not.
real.
It's real.
A Lifetime original movie where
Yes.
Mario Lopez dresses up like Colonel Sanders, says he's got a secret recipe.
Yes.
Ruining everything! Just kill him already! Who the hell are you?
Harlan Sanders, the new chef.
Mario Lopez is Colonel Sanders in a recipe for seduction. Premieres December 13th at noon. Only on Lifetime.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Presented by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Jesus Christ.
Are you fucking kidding me? Mario Lopez is Colonel Sanders. He's got a blend of 7 spices.
An upcoming original mini movie by Lifetime.
When they
Yeah.
say mini movie, so what is it, like 30 minutes long? Is that what they call, like, it's not long enough to be a movie? It's just kind of like an episode, but
Or is
we're
that
not
a
doing
mini
another one?
series?
No, it's a mini movie.
Yeah, this says mini movie.
So it's probably like 40 minutes long.
Jesus.
I can't believe that shit is real. That seems like really fake, and especially to be coming up like on December, like when everything's Christmassy, and they're running their fucking presented by KFC.
I like their knife font for the P in recipe.
December 13th at noon. Only on Lifetime. Presented by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You don't fucking say. You don't fucking say. Dude, I'll tell you one thing. If I was going to watch that movie, I would have to get extra crispy. You know what I mean? God. There's no way I could fucking watch that shit sober. Do you think that dude, he's like, look, you're not gonna hit her anymore. I'm the only one in this house that's gonna do any battering. Boom, boom, boom. Fried chicken hits the skillet.
Pull up an actual picture of Colonel Sanders and compare it side by side.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
We're gonna see how historically accurate this is.
Yeah.
So this is the you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about.
Whoa, it's the fucking, which one is Mario again?
You got the tie wrong, for fuck's sake.
The real Colonel Sanders looks like if Pat Robertson was playing the Mario Lopez Colonel Sanders. Jesus Christ.
Fuck me, man. Bro, I don't know, man. We're giving this movie a lot of shit, but for all we know, it might be finger looking good.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh, fuck me.
So, I look, I understand this is probably meant a bit like tongue-in-cheek, right? Hopefully nobody was too serious about that, but that really is just another sign that it's like, God damn, these people really are not helping the thought that they're out of ideas. Just
wait until fucking, next month when they come up with the fucking McDonald's story. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen any of those scary Ronald McDonald Japanese commercials?
Now, I've seen the old ones. The old American ones are pretty creepy.
I saw the Ronald McDonald float on the Macy's Thanksgiving parade that happened recently, and they did a throwback to the original version. Fucking terrifying. And I'm not scared of clowns, but holy fuck. I'm thinking to myself, who the fuck okayed this to be the mascot? Like when it looked like that before they updated it.
Well, the Japanese commercial I'm thinking of, he's like literally a stalker. And like it's the Ronald McDonald clown.
I think we've seen that before. Yeah.
Is this it?
There's probably a bunch of them.
This doesn't look like it. It might be. I don't know.
I'm rubbing it.
Oh no, that's not it. Nakadanaka.
This is just like a fucking weird ass Ronald McDonald compilation.
It was terrifying. He's on the phone. He's staring up at her menacingly in the shadows.
This one has a lot of views.
I don't know. I only saw part of it.
Doesn't look like a commercial.
It might be. This is it.
Dark Matter, like, yeah.
But it goes on like it goes on.
Yeah, this does not look like it was a real commercial. Oh.
That's the part. Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here's the ones I'm familiar with.
Here's Ronnie. TC the Unbeliever says, "Here's Ronnie."
Introducing the world's newest, silliest, and hamburger-eatingest clown, Ronald McDonald. Now, where is that clown? Oh, Ronald. Hey, Ronald. Here I am, kids. Hey, isn't watching TV fun? Especially when you got delicious McDonald's hamburgers. Ronald, you can't be on TV and watch it at the same time. Now,
that was their original concept. Let's put a fucking tray of food on his head. Give him
and in front of him. But my favorite is like the marketing there. Watch TV's a lot of fun, but especially when they're eating McDonald's. I wonder how we got fucking obese.
Come on and meet
this
the
is
boys
right
and
up there with like
girls.
Lucky Strikes are recommended by 4 out of 5 doctors.
They open up your lungs.
Yeah, exactly.
They just put a cup on his nose. Yeah. Oh, look at those old fries. Those are like potato wedges.
That is fucking terrifying.
It's only one arch. That was back when it was just one arch. Only like 1,200 served.
Yeah, they couldn't afford the second arch yet for those 15-cent hamburgers. Oh, by the way, anybody who hasn't watched that McFounder movie or The Founder or whatever with Michael Keaton, it's about
that's a really good movie.
Oh man, really good.
So there's actually 2 arches. It's the building.
Yeah.
It used to be all the buildings had those arches like that, and that's why they called it the Golden Arches. Then when they stopped doing that, they added the second, like, so it's a M on the sign. But yeah, it's Jesus. Like, hey, fat fuck, you want to watch fucking like the FBI files, and that's a ton of fun. But it'd be more fun if you had a couple Big Macs.
Holy shit! There's a video of Colonel Sanders on Jim Baker's show in the 1970s on YouTube. Really?
Jesus Christ! Don't keep giving us this stuff. We're gonna have to keep looking it up.
This is just gonna be.
Yeah.
This is just gonna become the looking stuff up on the internet show.
Yeah, oh yeah, like it was totally different before though.
Yeah, we never did that. That's for those fucking other loser podcasts. We don't do that. Now tell me what's creepier, that Ronald McDonald commercial, or any of those Ronald McDonald commercials, or Jim Baker with hair in 1979.
This is back when he had some more money.
Some clout.
Well, we want to thank all of you that have made that phone call to become a faith partner with PTL. And
well, we got to skip around because this is like 30 minutes. But yeah.
There he is.
In a new way, in a new dimension. Until now, it sells about, I think somebody said $2 billion a year of chicken in about 7,000 restaurants. Please welcome the Colonel Sanders.
Do you think this is where Jim Baker got the idea of selling food in buckets?
Absolutely. If this old fucking fuck can do it, I can too. And oh my god.
He's got the first food bucket right there with him.
It's the same picture of Jesus. Look, the one that he has like looking over him when he does the show. Because Jesus has his hands out like, what did I do to deserve this?
Exactly. I thought I was flipping your table.
Looks almost like a cheap little knockoff of the Oval Office.
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. Wow, that's so bizarre. We actually want to hear any of this, or we just?
Well, what you do is just start with the flour, and then
that's a secret recipe, TJ.
Yeah, it's 7 herbs and spices. That's it. Isn't that what he? So it's basically like flour is one of them, salt is one of them. There's only fucking 5 left now.
Well, the first thing you want to do whenever you start up your restaurant business is make sure there's no Jews or blacks in the kitchen.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it true you're 89 years old?
I was 89 last September. I'm on my way to the 90th now.
Wow.
That's because I won't touch the shit I serve everybody.
Say, dude, you ain't eating a bunch of fried chicken if you made it to 90. Then again, those old timers, man, that's probably what kept them going.
Yeah, what's his name that used to fucking smoke a cigar and drink a martini? Like they asked him, George Burns. Yeah, they asked him like, "What's your secret?" And he's like, 3 cigars and 5 martinis every day. It's like, okay, that motherfucker lived. How old did George Burns live to be? Like 101.
Something crazy like that. But what if we got it all wrong, and he was one of the guys that would have lived to like 150?
Sure, I guess.
If he didn't smoke or drink.
I don't think he died from that. Like, I don't think he died for...
He was 100. He was born in 1896, died in 1996.
What did he die of? Does it say? Natural causes, probably.
I think they stopped paying
I got tired
attention
of kicking life's ass, so I just gave up.
Dude, yeah, I showed up to chew bubblegum and kick ass. I was all out of bubblegum. Now I'm all out of ass to kick.
Let's see. Died in his Beverly Hills home. Is it going to say why? Here, okay. He attended a Christmas party hosted by Frank Sinatra, who turned 80 that month, where he reportedly caught the flu. Weakened him for. Oh, he was having some. He suffered a head injury after falling in his bathtub in '94, and then after that, it seems like it was kind of downhill.
Jesus, he was still taking like showers by himself. At fucking
98 years old.
That's crazy.
That's great that you say that though. Because the picture of him that they have over here on the side of Wikipedia,
he's got a fucking cigar and a drink. Goddamn right. God, what a legend. George Burns was a fucking legend. Sorry, showing my age here, because like, you know, I remember George Burns making appearances on shit, and I was like, man, that guy has been around. Like, you know, I've seen his older shit, and I'm like, wow, he's still around. And then you see him like later on, and I'm like, holy fuck, this motherfucker is not just like alive. He is living it up still. It's crazy at that age.
The finer things in life. Happily, some are affordable. So enjoy one of life's finer pleasures.
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon? But of course.
But of course.
Elder says there's a video you need to watch. Bizarre Moments 2 Japanese horror film ghosts do battle on the baseball field. Jesus.
Okay. I don't know what is going on with Streamlabs.
Well, that one, he was saying...
That was a super chat, but I saw it come through when it did, and I was waiting for Streamlabs to pick it up, and it did not. Maybe, I don't know if you want to refresh or start a new widget or what.
Try to refresh all this.
It's not copyrighted. Don't worry. Yeah, until next week when they copyright it. Did you realize that our podcast did not have any copyright issues with the intro for 5 years, and now all of a sudden every episode is hit with that? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just that that was something they never mentioned before, and now all of a sudden they care.
Here's what worries me, Elder, is that I found the video with that exact same title on YouTube, and it has almost 5 million views.
Somebody's trying to monetize that shit. I guarantee it. Well, we can play a little bit of it, I guess. We play all kinds of other shit anyway, right?
Let's get here. We're gonna skip some of their logos. Maybe I have to put the humping bird up. What was the name of the original before it was The Ring in America? What was it in Japan?
Ringu! Put it over the Beanie Man Sports logo. That's where it should be. There we go. Dude, Japanese are weird as fuck, bro.
Yeah, this is like it's way more entertaining than a regular baseball game.
Oh, for sure.
Except for the furries.
I've seen this on Pornhub.
The whole outfield is going to be a bunch of asses thing through the wall.
Oh my god, that sounds like fantastic. That sounds like something they would have had in basketball. Which, by the way, if you've not watched basketball, go watch basketball. By the fucking writers of South Park.
This is great because they're playing like this American sport. Like Japanesing the fuck out of it.
Did they really like throw and hit?
Yeah.
See, if you're an American in the audience right now, you're like, what in the fuck is happening?
I'm not even in the audience, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Dude, this is exactly what it's like to try to watch a lot of their horror movies. It's just like mad gore and just the absolute insanity of trying to follow the plot.
I wish I knew what they were saying.
Elder.
And now
honestly
the one
can't
with the
figure
hair
out
in her
what-
face, she throw the pitch. And now the crazy looking zombie one, she hit the ball. And now she tagged the creepy little boy and he run to first base. This much better than American baseball.
I'll tell you what.
There you go. Perfectly translated.
What 2 nuclear bombs did to that culture just cannot be understated, man. God damn.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it, Guy Jew.
You got it against Guy Jews.
Huh? They're outsiders. Oh. Well then. Speed up,
Yeah.
other car. No, speed up. Jesus. I actually sent one that is similar. They actually did a really good job gifting this.
And they did the pilot. If you notice, he threads the needle between those streetlights. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's not easy to do. And with the cars, he lands between the fucking traffic. He
Yeah.
can't stop himself from the wing tapping that other car, but they're idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. And I sent you one that said screw taxiing or fuck taxiing.
I know Rivet Wolf. He did mean Guy Jew, as in Guy Jews and women Jews.
Mm-hmm. This guy's like, fuck taxiing. I'm going to park right here. This is good. Right here.
What if my Lotus was right there?
I don't even think it touched that fucking truck.
Oh, good.
It was like right there close. Maybe the wingtip touched this tire. But it
Took
doesn't
the
look like
top
it
off
did.
the tree, though.
Oh, yeah. It cut that tree.
This is like some Ace Ventura parking.
Exactly what I was thinking. If Ace Ventura was a fucking pilot, Ace the pilot Ventura. Dude, this happened right after he caught a fucking, a bullet between his teeth. Yeah, that is. He's trying to turn it. You can see he's trying to like lift that wing, but without losing too much altitude. He's trying to hit a field or something.
Yeah, it could have been worse if he did miss it. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, that wing is pretty sturdy, I'll tell you that.
Could
That
be a
fucker
building
hits the
right-
tree and the ground, and it's still fine.
He can't get a break, this guy. He's just trying to leave.
He's still in bars, guys.
Yeah. I mean, now there's a good reason to leave him there.
I mean, he's probably... No?
Go ahead. Get it out of your system.
I was going to say he packed up his trunk. You know, he's got in his plane.
You got yokes.
Yeah. I'm trying to branch out into aviation humor.
Oh my god. And you're just kind of winging it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have to ask you to Cessna and desist.
Well, have another puff of your Piper.
Oh, Piper Cubs. That was one of my all-time favorite prop planes. In fact, I had
super easy to fly.
Oh yeah, and one of my original like RC trainer plane that I built. It's basically kind of simplified so that it's easier to build, but it gives you an idea of how to build them, and then obviously simple to fly, so you get used to it, and then from there you get a sport plane or whatever else but you start with a trainer always, and mine was a fucking Piper Cub, and then what I really wanted was a what are they called, Super Bees, or that it's basically, they look ridiculous. They've got a giant engine in the front and then these teeny tiny little wings.
Oh, those are racing planes.
Yeah, but I mean they're older style.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
BG Racer.
BG, is that it?
Yeah.
Dude, look one of those up real quick, Drew. That is
a BG Racer.
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't look like it would fly. It looks like a cartoon. But they had RC versions of them that are fantastic. Way oversized engine to make up for the tiny amount of lift you get from the wings, because there's almost no wings.
Super hard to fly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one upside down. But you see what I'm talking about. It's like short and fucking fat. Yeah, there you go.
And it's hard to tell from the pictures how small this thing is too. But like that guy, that cockpit might as well be a helmet. I mean, that's how small it is.
Yeah, it's super tiny. The wings are super short. The landing gear does not retract because it's basically just like a tiny fuselage on the back of a giant engine, and with a teeny tiny tail, so it's very like tricky to fly. You see how it has to get in there, obviously, not from the top. So imagine if you anything happened, they'd have a hell of a time getting you out of this fucking thing. This
thing looks like if there was a giant plane that had little escape pods, that it would be this.
Yeah, these things, they make RC versions of them, which are a ton of fun, because obviously with when you're doing RC, you can put that giant engine in there without much trouble. But they make up for that tiny wingspan with that just like pure power. That one's a 2-seater that you just had up there. They're not all 2-seater. This one's longer. Yeah, it's a double. They have singles though, and they're just weird looking planes. You would not expect that. Anyway, I never ended up getting one. That looks like an RC version right there. I ended up getting a I forget. It was a sport plane, basically a stunt plane. And I went from tricycle landing gear to the tail drag landing gear. But I only flew that thing like 5 times. I was terrified because it took months to build, and I was terrified to fucking wreck it, because especially with that landing gear, you come in a little bit nose heavy or whatever, and it flips, and it's all done. Yeah. So I flew it like 5 times and I sold it. I was just too scared.
Yeah, as people in the chat are mentioning that Chuck Yeager died yesterday.
Yeah, we're talking about all this, and it's true. And you know that today is the 16th anniversary of Dimebag being shot to death on stage. Yep.
Interesting fact about Chuck Yeager is he flew over 360 different kinds of airplanes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was breaking the sound of the barrier.
Well, the first one to do it when people a lot of people still thought that it wasn't possible, and he had the fucking balls to try it anyway. I mean, that's...
Yeah, he had a bunch of attempts first too, and that was like super dangerous what he was doing. It's all experimental. That thing only, it
dropped it like a bomb. It was
exactly. And then it was just, everything about it was sketchy as shit. And doing it back in the day like that, is basically he's saying he's gonna fucking die. There's no way to safely eject at those kind of high speeds or anything. I still don't think there's a way to safely eject it at that high a speed. Well, now it comes out as one whole unit, and then like the newer jets are, well, they're billions of dollars of R&D, so they're a little bit different than the basically fucking winged rockets that they were fucking flying back in Chuck Yeager's day. But yeah, R.I.P. Definitely a iconic guy.
Yeah, the Bell X-1, that's what it was called. The 958 miles an hour.
Did you guys hear about the who was it? The bitch from Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks and Bob Dylan. You guys heard about this?
No.
So they both sold their entire music catalogs. Okay, the rights to their entire music catalogs. So who do you think got more, Drew? Stevie Nicks or Bob Dylan?
I mean, I would think Bob Dylan, which is why I want to say Stevie Nicks.
Okay, well, you were right. It was Bob Dylan. But can you tell me Maybe give me a ballpark figure of how much you think they went, and then how much more Bob Dylan got than Stevie Nicks.
Oh, like the gap? Oh man, I have no
Wait,
idea.
give me a ballpark. What do you think Stevie Nicks sold her entire catalog of music for?
Oh, what, like 10 million or something?
Mm-hmm. 100 million.
Really? Holy shit.
100 million. So, how much do you think Bob Dylan sold his for?
Or if it was more, what, 150?
$300 million.
Wow.
And he's 79. The fuck you gonna do with $300 million when he's 79? I'm asking you. Seriously, that's fucking wild, man. Wild.
And how old is she? She's old.
Stevie Nicks has got to be like 63,
I would think
64.
around 70. She was born in 48.
So yeah, she's like 72.
72.
Yeah, I was pretty close.
Would you like choose to be poor now if you could get a sudden drop of like 100 million at 72?
Bro, I don't choose to be. I just am poor now.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I would be thrilled if at some point in my life money came along.
I thought TJ was going to say he's not going to live to see 72, so it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, that's certainly true as well. But like, I'm already doing the poor part, so it's not like that's like saying like. So let's say like if you were starving and then someone bought you a ribeye, I'd be like, bitch, I am starving. like a ribeye sounds fantastic, but I'll take some creepy McDonald's food from Japan if that's what it takes. You know? Seriously, like it don't have to be $100 million for me. Like $100,000 would be a nice little head start. You can actually start, you know, once you get that kind of money, you can actually start like investing a little bit and actually build your money with your money. It's kind of hard to do with, you know, no money. Got to have money to make money. Yeah, at higher levels anyway.
72 is old. So how old is Dylan? 79?
I think he's 79. If my memory serves me correct.
79, yeah. But that's also what they made just by selling their stuff. That's not even including the money they already have.
That's what I'm saying. They just sold their entire catalogs after, or they're already, you know, pretty loaded. I guess not loaded enough, but I mean, this is like the cash in. Like, well, fuck it, I'm going to sell all my music to whoever the fuck it was, Universal or whoever the fuck. Bought it all up.
The biggest payout for anybody to sell all their work was Lucas.
Yeah, that was a massive payout.
Yeah, wasn't that like a fucking $1 billion?
It was like $4 billion.
Yeah, it was.
It was like ultimate fuck you money.
Yeah,
he could do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, but they're trying to make their money back on it, and I think one of the biggest things that they've done right is Mandalorian, because I guarantee you there are people who keep Disney Plus just for that fucking show.
I'm one.
Okay, exactly.
So basically this is saying 8 years after Lucasfilm sold to Disney in a deal worth over $4 billion. Lucas says the decision to give up control of his iconic space franchise remains very, very painful. I love the Red Letter Media thing where he refers to Disney as the white slavers. Then they offer him over $4 billion. He's like, "Where do I sign?"
Exactly. I mean, whatever. You can call it selling out, but until you have $4 billion offered to you for some idea that you had that's kind of dated, and everything you do to it now, people hate. You understand? That's it's not. $4 billion might not have been enough if the original 3 Star Wars had just come out and it was on this giant wave. I'd have been like, oh, I don't know, man. You know, but this is after Lucas has already fucked everything and people fucking can't stand it. Any idea he has is basically ruining shit. And so, I mean, at that point, $4 billion seems like a great deal. Like, hey, what's up? Because everything I touch, people hate. So you have fun. I'll take $4 billion.
Kenneth Copeland came along and said, "Hey, look, I'll buy your Dark Matter 2525 channel for $50 million." Yeah, it's going to be the Kenneth Copeland channel, and you guys are just going to have to put up with me selling my shit to this.
You would sell out for way less than that. What, 50 grand maybe?
Oh no, are you kidding me? I would not sell my channel for 50 grand. That channel's made way more than that.
I bet you if he paid you $1 for every sub you had, that shit would be gone, and you would be starting another. You would be focusing on Dark Antics or start another channel.
I don't know about that even, because that channel has made a lot of money.
Bitch, but we're talking like cold hard guaranteed cash. And when you're talking about what how many, almost 800,000 smackaroos? Are you making $1 million off your fucking channel? I don't think so, buddy.
It's made about $500,000.
Dude, IRS, are you listening? This motherfucker's got gold valve stem caps on his fucking Lotus. Audit.
But here's what I was thinking in that scenario. Now, I don't know what the conditions of the contract would be. But let's say you did sell it to Kenneth Copeland and you made this, what did you say, 50 million or something?
Yeah, sure.
First off, I just think you'd be insane to not take that deal. But also, you could do that. Million. You could sell him Dark Matter 2525, and then you already like making cartoons. Obviously, you don't need money anymore, so why don't you just go make cartoons?
He'd almost be doing you a favor, because Dark Matter 2525 is a terrible screen name.
Yeah.
Be doing you a favor. You could start, rename your channel like the novice, guy that draws stuff, or something else that's very catchy like that. Very, very catchy. No, Dark Matter, look, you've done fine, but honestly, if someone offered you $5 million,
yeah,
you'd be an idiot not to fucking take that, because here's the thing, that's guaranteed money. There's no guarantees on YouTube. YouTube could fucking flip a switch 3 weeks from now and fuck everything. You know what I mean? We just and it's probably going to happen at some point. We never know when. Like the adpocalypse. Nobody's like you could kind of foresee it coming, but like it took everyone by surprise, and it hurt a lot of people. There were people like who Logic. We just like quit his job to do YouTube full time like 2 months before that shit happened.
That sucks.
Ouch.
You know what a thing about YouTube though is, if you're doing well on YouTube and making money and stuff, there's a chance that they can just totally fuck you over anytime they want. But that's kind of true of any job. Like any job, they could just fire you. Especially in a right to work state like Florida, they could just fire you for whatever reason.
Yeah, and this is a job without where your boss never really says anything to you until you're done, or here's your write up or whatever. So there's no like, and YouTube is terrible about it. There's no, they're super vague about everything. They like to change their rules all the time. They make shitty decisions constantly, and to have my like livelihood in their hands is fucking terrifying. I like to outsource as much as possible. YouTube is only good for ease of access for our viewers. That is the only reason that we choose to use YouTube.
Yeah, if people can it's really cool that some people can make a living out of doing this. That's awesome. I always just saw it even in like the heyday of what we were doing. It was like, it's a good side hustle. It's a good way.
Oh, absolutely. That is what it is. And I tell people all the time, if I could do it full time, I would. Yeah. I could sit here and like talk shit and make money. And as a full-time gig, but it's just, that's not how it works. You don't just put in more hours and get more money. That's not guaranteed. You have to have like a kind of a set schedule and a rhythm. And I think we have that here, and it's a it pays my my internet bill and shit like that. Maybe my phone bill. It's not, we don't make crazy money or anything like that, but it's certainly makes it worthwhile that we want to show up and keep doing it. It's nice. A couple $100 here, pay some fucking bills, or in my case, I just bought my parents a security system for their house.
Oh, cool.
Well, I'm gonna it's cool, but I'm the one that's gonna have to install
Let's
it.
go set it all up.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like 1 terabyte DVR, 8-channel, but I only got it with 4 cameras, so it's expandable by 4 more cameras. And then I got extension because I have an idea that the layout is 60 foot of cable sounds like, oh, that'll go 60 feet. Bullshit. When you're actually running cable and hiding it and shit like that, then 60 foot of cable will go like 30 feet if you're lucky. So I had to get extra cables and all that bullshit. It'll be a ton of fun running it, I'm sure, but I keep telling them how that they need it, and they keep saying they don't want to spend a ton of money on it. So I was like, oh, here comes Christmas. I waited for a Cyber Monday deal, got like a $350 like set for, I think I paid $215. So I was like, good enough. It's good quality stuff. I didn't want you get the cheapest shit and you get what you paid for. You know what I mean? You can't do that. And the old lady is always talking about, she's like, those cameras you got are fantastic, because I've had them for years and they still have incredible, like, crisp picture and great night vision and everything. I'm like, yeah, it's because I didn't buy the cheapest shit, not the most expensive, but I found like the best bang for your buck. I'm that dumbass that reads like way too many reviews. Dude, well, when it's anything over, like, I'd say over like $70, I'm reading some reviews. And now if it's over like $150, I'm doing research. That's the kind of, I can't just like splurge money like that and be like, oh, stupid purchase. Nope. I'm gonna make sure it's worth it. It's just who I am. I can't help it. It's my nature. Frugal.
Let's try one more. You're just playing right into the case that Neeb and I are always making.
Well, you guys are not wrong.
Let's do one more before we go to break here. This is pretty good. Dark Matter sent this. It's proof that men are not complex creatures.
Yeah, we were
This is the beach ball cockfight. He's a fighter. He's talking about the ball. Like,
this is ridiculous.
You got a fucking crowd.
Oh, I just saw the caption says we don't have cable. It's probably one of their girls.
Or a dumpster, apparently.
Yeah, for real, there's just trash bags strewn all over the place.
Look at all the garbage cans are behind them, just in the middle of the alleyway.
A kid up front is trying to cheat, blowing on him once in a while, man.
That is fucking crazy.
This is, yeah.
This is men left to their own devices. This is where we end.
This is, you could almost just put the word with like Democrat and Republican on those balls and just have them going around each other and everyone, oh. That's basically politics and all sport for that matter.
Yeah, if left to our own devices, all men are just in some back alleyway, like watching the balls dance around the fan.
But if you've never done this, it's fun. We have like a carpet dryer fan. It's like, and if you stand it on its back and then friggin' turn it up on high and throw a beach ball or whatever, it'll just like kind of, if you spin it and leave it there, it'll just spin like a fucking globe for, forever, as long as the air is running over it. And you can actually get the angle. So the angle can be like 45 degrees and it'll hold that ball in the air in front of it, the way the air passes around it. And it's fucking wild. But it's entertaining. And I do that kind of shit like for the babies. Like the babies are like, whoa. But these kids are.
You ever see that video?
It reminds me of like before smartphones, before the internet. Like this, that kind of era.
Yeah.
Well, especially at their age. This is like high school age.
They're too old for this shit. Yeah. They must be placing bets on it.
That would be. I remember the one we covered of the spinning things. You like zip them, and they're like hitting each other, and like one of them hits the other one, and the fucking all these kids are like, oh shit, and the guy kind of pans out, and you see it's a huge crowd of like 70 fucking kids watching this stupid little like zip top. They're like tops. Beyblade. That's what it is.
What is it called?
Beyblade.
Beyblade.
B-E-Y, I think.
Oh my god. Beyblade battle.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is, and we watched one where the fucking, it was like the entire school was watching this shit.
Oh,
thank you, Dramatic. I beat you to it though. My mind is still sharp as a tack.
All right, we'll come back and we'll do some more on the third hour. Maybe we'll play some Beyblades. I just want to watch some Beyblade videos.
I just want to see people freaking out over it because it's so simple that when people get excited, it's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, we'll take a break. Be right back. Lots more to come. Stay tuned. Let's do it. Streamlabs still open. Hit us up on that if you please. Otherwise, unless you can find the Beyblade video I was talking about, I really don't want to watch just random Beyblade. It's like a ton of kids super excited, like cheering.
Are they young kids?
Yeah, like crowd cheers Beyblade or some shit.
Oh man. Let's see, is this it?
No, but this is probably, I mean, whatever. Oh yeah.
Before we get a copy.
No, yeah, it's not this at all. But yeah, this is what it is basically. It's tops. Whichever one stops spinning first, I guess.
I think we've had this conversation before, but I know in my day when I was in like elementary, it was Pogs.
Yeah, I'm aware of Pogs.
And I don't remember anybody playing with them as much as they were basically just currency.
Collecting them, trading them.
It was like that, and then it was Pokemon.
The Slammers.
Slam. Yeah, it was basically just like you would trade. It really was like, you know, like in jail they use cigarettes and stuff like that as currency. Well, like if you're a kid in elementary, you ain't got no money, so we're using Pogs, and later on in like junior high, it was like Pokemon cards.
So let's see. When fidget spinners were a thing, there was this dude on this Facebook like reselling page that was always trying to sell these like custom built fidget spinners, $300. And everyone used to just fucking give him so much shit. Yeah, people are whatever, ridiculous. I'm guessing those things aren't like expensive, but they're not cheap. Probably like $60 for the set. Anyway, that's the Beyblade. The video I'm talking about is like a close up of kids doing that shit, and then like as it's happening and whatever, they kind of pans out, and it's just a huge crowd going ape shit for it, like a high school. Anyway.
Sorry, just I'm resetting Streamlabs.
See?
Saying Streamlabs, go fuck yourself.
This is Drucifer says, I love Beyblades. So, booyah.
Oh my god.
Christmas idea. Christmas idea, huh?
Beyblades.
Yeah. Then you can play Beyblade with your babe.
Oh my god. She would know what that is. I have no idea. Teachers ever talk about Beyblades.
See, I'm already helping you out, man. You get a set, play together, and then whoever wins has to, like, you know, whoever loses has to do the dishes, that kind of shit. Have some fun with it.
Yeah, well, I've already told her Christmas is already.
I mean, it's fine. We'll figure it out. It's most likely not on your end. We'll figure it out. It might be on your end, but whatever the case may be, we appreciate your effort and your support.
Yeah, Nightme, I'm refreshing. I completely exited out of it and got back into it.
I think it's just not allowing him to even put it through.
He said I'm super poor anyways. Well,
dude, hold on to it, buddy.
Yeah, just hang on to it, man.
Use that $5 at that creepy ass place. What do they call it? McDonald's.
Yeah, use it there. Oh, my wife is saying, "Oh no, I want another cat." Yeah, no, the one we have
here I got one for you right here.
I knew teacher's going to say that. The one we have is just absolutely worthless. So,
dude, this cat. Okay, look at this fine specimen we have here. Hey, all right, look. He is super cuddly, friendly. He doesn't mind being held. He's just purring away right now.
Doesn't mind being held. TJ has spent the last year like, get the fuck off of my.
Yeah, he's a lap cat. He's a lover. He's constantly purring. He's extremely food motivated. You could like train his ass. All yours. I will pay half the shipping.
Half the shipping. It's gonna show up in a box.
Dude, this cat is just like purring and just wanting to snuggle constantly. His name's Keanu, and he is just a sweetheart. But he's all yours if you want him, because I know it would be a good home. It would be crazy to see Keanu's tail popping up in Drew's lap. He's got these cool markings. I know. Oh, he's giving me all these kisses. He's got these cool markings on his forehead. I don't know if you can see him, but it almost looks like a cat on his fucking forehead, which is wild. Here, show him your forehead. I don't know if you can see it right above his eyes. Maybe you just have to smoke a little before you see it. And now I won't be able to get rid of him. Now I showed him some attention.
Yeah, that's all they
Look
want.
at this.
Yeah, she would like that though, because ours doesn't. He doesn't really like to cuddle. He's super nosy. He wants to be around us all the time, but it's just more like he doesn't like being held for any length of time.
This cat cannot get enough of
yeah,
it.
TJ's cat's gonna have withdrawals if it goes.
No, he'll sleep with you in bed. He'll do all that stuff. He curls up with you. He's and he gets along with other cats and dogs. This is a really, really cool cat. Only reason I'm saying anything is because the fact that we have to keep the cats. We have two cats and we have to keep them separated. Not because of Keanu, but because the other cat will piss on everything. I'm not dealing with that anymore. And while Keanu's a total sweetheart, I feel bad having to keep him locked up in a room. Like, not all the time. We open the door and let him out and shit like that. But it's like half the time. He spends half his life in this little room. That's why he's always wants some attention. And I'm usually more than happy to give it to him. But if I've got food, that's all he gives a shit about. Extremely food motivated. This should be a Hollywood cat. This cat would be doing backflips in no time and I'm talking for nothing, like pieces of cat food.
A Hollywood cat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That be in a 9 Lives commercial or some shit. He is just fucking tickled.
Dark Matter, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Dark Matter's there. All right. I have a video here.
And yes, both of the cats are fixed, to answer your question.
I have a video here. I don't know if you said it or not. It's called The First Escalator Ever in Cameroon, Africa.
That would be me.
Oh, was it yours?
Okay.
Yeah, this is...
So basically, these people went to the. I'm assuming this is some kind of a mall or something, but it
Or
looks like everybody
airport.
went there just to ride the escalator.
Whoa. See, now you have first world problems in your third world country. Congratulations.
Yeah, that probably would be mind blowing if you were like an adult just seeing this for the first time.
Sure. Yeah. You wouldn't believe it. The stairs moved.
Just kind of like sit there and ride it to the top.
Maury just suddenly freaked out. I mean, it kind of escalated quickly.
Dude, I was gonna be good and not say it, but
yeah, that's me though.
Yeah, well, you're a step below. If anything, my favorite always about escalators was Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg was like, he's like, escalators can never be broken; they just become stairs.
Yeah.
Escalator broken. Sorry for the convenience.
Maybe it's just that this escalator doesn't actually convey the horror that they're feeling right now.
I'm not even getting full effort out of you right now, Dark Matter.
Well, I woke up really early, and so I'm super tired.
That's your excuse?
Yeah.
You can't use that. That was my excuse.
Exactly. Been used. Get your own.
It's true, though. It's true.
Maybe if you fucking drank some caffeine in your drinks, you pussy.
Then I'd be up too late.
Ooh. Well, then drink it at like 7.
I can't go back in time, TJ.
No, you can't, but you can do it in the future. Now? You can do it in the future, dummy.
Well, I have the problem now.
You are the problem now.
No, you are. If you weren't so boring, I wouldn't be falling asleep.
Oh, snap.
Jesus.
Hey, look, man, I'm trying to tone it back. I said I was going to try not to,
Will you just
too much.
Shut up and pick a fight with Drew already?
I done told him there can't be any fight today. I really
no, and it's I don't look. I love the conversation. The problem is not the conversation or the arguments that were made. The problem is that I need to, know when to shut up. And I when I've had like 4 too many, like I did last fucking week, I have a hard time knowing when to shut up, and that's the issue. I would like. It's the discussions are fantastic. It's just they would just be a lot more fantastic if I would just listen a little bit more, and so I'm working on it.
All right, let's do. Her parents must be embarrassed.
Hey, so you know what I don't fucking understand? This is what I don't understand. See this? See this? See that? This. This is worth $50? This is worth $5? This is the exact same piece of fucking plastic. This is the same thing. We made up these arbitrary numbers. And then we said, we can't print more or else it'll be worthless. How about just don't let it be worthless? How about just don't tell anybody? Or just don't let it happen. We literally made this up. This is a construct we made up. Just don't let it inflate. Just don't. People, I get inflate.
Sorry, Dio got here just in the middle of the...
Nice. See, that's a cute cat.
Oh, he is, dude.
Yeah.
She takes, glamour shots of him. She got this new, badass camera, and, dude, and he is, photogenic as hell. You woke him up, didn't you? He looks like he got woke up. Yeah, he has to have at least 16 hours of sleep a day or he's grumpy.
Fucking cats, man.
Dude, that's all he does is just lays around.
The best description ever was whoever said dogs can understand, up to 60 words and they love you to death. They've got the mentality of a 3-year-old. Cats are basically a 46-year-old who is just done with your shit.
That's why I love when they do the when you're talking to him. She'll be talking to him, just joking about how he's like a lazy bum, doesn't do anything. He just does it where he looks and just slowly blinks and then just looks right back away. He's just done. Doesn't care.
Cats. I think I've seen this chick before. I think she does Purposely Stupid. I hope. Really? I hope. I thought I saw other one where they were going through and she's like, things I don't get. I thought we covered it. Where she's like,
no.
She's like 11. I don't get 11. Why don't you call it 1T1?
Yeah, well, that girl was British. This girl is.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah. I figured this video would trigger Drew. That's why I picked it. It's because this is going to trigger Drew. I'm going to pick this. Just don't let it inflate.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's just pieces of paper.
We made it up.
What'll change?
We made up the stock market, so just make it go up, and we'll all do better.
Because I think we played that 1T1 video on the Patron show. And I don't know if Dark Matter's seen it.
It's fantastic.
Sounds familiar.
Things I don't get.
Things I just don't understand.
Yeah.
The wind. What? What is it? What is wind? I don't get it. Never will. Many. Why don't they just print loads of many off? Why? I don't. then no one would be poor. I just don't
She's
get
got
it.
Trump
The
makeup,
world.
too.
How is it one of the smallest planets, but then 9 billion people live on it, and animals? Don't get it. How? Why? Electricity. I know it comes from the pylons, but how does it get to the pylons? Like what? Bit confusing. We'll never understand that.
We'll never understand that.
We'll never understand. You could try and explain it to me, but I'm far too stupid.
All this is the stability we have in our power grid here is just we're getting lucky. We just
Dude,
we haven't figured it out. It's just we go for it.
This is 11 is probably my favorite, but the next 3 after that are great too.
Number 11. Why is it called 11 and not 21? Like 22, 33, 20, like 11. Who thought of that? Don't like it. The ocean,
Don't
not
like
the city.
Don't like it.
Why
The
is it so
ocean.
deep? Don't get it. I just don't understand space. I just don't get it. Like what? It just confuses me. Name of things. Who looked at something and was like, "That's the sky." What?
And the way it ends. Whoa.
Oh
This,
my
like,
god.
close up of like clown makeup, man. Like, what are you doing here? God damn.
I don't know. People are great. Somebody wasted their time trying to educate this lady.
It does look like she has a very small area where her brain could fit, like the top of her head. Looks very small.
Oh, that's like the one bit of Borat. That's the one bit of Borat that I remember is when he's talking to the feminists and he goes, "Oh, Kizmenistan. Doctor prove women have brain the size of squirrel."
Yes, dude. My fucking favorite always will be when he's meeting. I forget, it was like a congressman or senator or like Republican or and he's like, "It is my custom that first we eat the cheese," and so they both eat a small piece of cheese or whatever. And he's like, "You like it?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's good." He goes, "It came from my wife's tit." Dude, the fucking look on that guy's face as he's like licking the fucking roof of his mouth. Oh Jesus. That and the where he's interviewing the British guy at like a polo game. I think this was Ali G, not the movie. But he's interviewing a fucking British guy at a polo game, and he's like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm retired." He's like, "Oh, you're a retard." Dude, I fucking died. I fucking died. That's that's fantastic. I still haven't seen the new one. I gotta watch it.
Let's do this. Let's do the moment the giant telescope collapse.
Oh yeah, in Arecibo.
Nah, bro, this was just a clip from the final scene in GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, that's right. GoldenEye was Arecibo. Trump's America.
That's sad.
Yeah.
To me, that's more sad than the freaking Notre Dame Cathedral.
The one in there, the largest one in the world in China collapsed too, just recently. Look at that. That would hurt.
Yeah. One giant step back for mankind.
Dude, it looks so much like GoldenEye.
You can't say Biden's America yet. Come on.
Did someone seriously say that?
Yeah, Steven, of course. Of course, Steven. Trump gets credit for everything right up until the 20th. Well, even then, he
even
still gets
after
credit for,
that,
like,
man,
the
it
next
takes
couple
like the
years.
way he's fucking hindering the transition and shit.
Yeah.
They just had a fucking a vaccine summit, and the fucking two main vaccine companies with the vaccine weren't invited, and Trump came out, turned down their offer for like vaccines, and now they have commitments to other countries and won't be able to like fully fulfill what America needs until June. It's a complete clusterfuck.
And they're already getting it in Britain.
Yeah.
America first, I guess.
This is crazy.
Look, nothing's going to happen to Trump. If anything was, he's going to pre-pardon himself. I certainly don't put it past him. Yeah, this is sad.
It was a telescope.
Yeah, radio.
Twang, twang. Is this a drone shot?
Yeah.
It is. So they knew it was going to happen?
Yeah.
Well, so what exactly what happened? They knew beforehand it was going to collapse?
Maybe one of the main cables snapped, and then it was just a matter of time.
Oh, they could have been looking at it to see if it was safe to work on or something, and then it just happened like to be
maybe
on perfect fucking drone footage. I don't. Yeah.
Okay. It says on December 1st, the main telescope collapsed before controlled demolition could be conducted.
Oh.
So they were trying to get rid of it?
I guess if the main telescope collapses.
Yeah, they're going to do the controlled demolition to get rid of the rest of it. I guess.
They can't.
Yeah,
if it's not salvageable.
It says following 2 cable breaks supporting the receiver platform in the prior months, the NSF stated on November 19th that it was decommissioning the telescope due to safety concerns.
All right, so that makes more sense. Wonder how they got through those cables. Thermite, be my guess. Those are some big old freaking sturdy steel cables, or at least they are for a period of time. All right, what's next? That should have probably been tech.
Yeah. What are the odds compilation?
I'd say pretty high. You're fucking riding your bike like that.
Ooh.
Ooh. Dude, all right.
What the fuck was that?
Jesus, that person, if they had not fucking looked up, they would be toast.
Or if there was someone in their car.
Oh, yeah. Anybody in that car was just done.
Dead.
Yeah.
That is... Go back a second. I don't know, but it's heavy. They look
Concrete
up.
block.
Dude, he still barely made it out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost
Where
hit
he-
his head. The
Where
back
he's
end of
fucking
it.
standing.
A concrete block from what?
From the roof.
Oh, you little fucking brat!
We know what Dark Matter's reaction would have been. That was a pretty big TV too.
Yeah, that's like a 75-incher.
Hit him in the nuts. Little bastard.
Oh no! What the fuck just happened?
There was, I don't know.
Something about window cleaning?
Yeah, there's window cleaners up there.
Yeah, but oh no! One of the cables snapped or something? And hit all the balcony?
Maybe.
Break everything! Break!
Ooh, that fucking
That hurts.
The hell?
Oh, you're lucky.
Don't move!
The girl freaking out because the cat shit her.
Aww.
Oh, he was on his bike.
Yeah, cementing in that roof, huh?
Oh, is that cement? Because that guy could get killed. There's a disturbing number of people who are cemented into the Hoover Dam.
Oh yeah, yeah. There is a.
I love he referred to that as a disturbing number.
Yeah, actually it's true that there's like, what is it? Like almost 20 or so.
That's what I want to say too.
Yeah, and it's there's a Rage Against the Machine line like Hoover, he was a body remover.
Jesus Christ. What a terrible way to die. You have enough time to realize what's happening. It's like, oh.
Okay.
I think there was a few deaths that were like from falls and shit like that, and then there was a few people that are actually like buried in it. There was a number of people that died in building that thing though, because they hired a ton of inexperienced people.
This is just what usbr.gov says. It says, so there are no bodies buried in Hoover Dam. The question about fatalities is more difficult to answer because it depends in large part on who is included as having died on the project. What the fuck? For example, some sources cite the number of deaths as 112.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even understand. It's like, well, that gets into this whole thing of who died on the project. Like, well, wait a minute, what?
But weren't there like tour guides that would say that there's still bodies in there, that they can't get the bodies out? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on how. I mean, the construction and how deep they went with every layer, and because I mean, those are incredibly difficult things to engineer.
Speaking of wacky government stories, did you see that story from it was in Jerusalem Times, the space security guy from Israel?
I haven't heard anything. Tell me.
Nothing like that. So this one of the higher ups who was in charge of the space agency in Israel and also coordinated with the United States says that, and he says the only reason he's saying this is because he has credibility as a professor now, and a scientist. He has the chops so that people will, like he wouldn't have said this years ago because it would have ruined his career, but he says he's revealing it that aliens have been in contact with us. There's a galactic civilization out there, and that they don't want to reveal themselves to the rest of the world because they think we're not ready yet. Yeah, the Galactic Federation guy.
I haven't heard anything about this.
Yeah, normally, you see, it's easy to dismiss stuff like this. It's a little bit harder, like when it's a higher up like that who actually would be involved with stuff like that. But it's like, it's still hard for me to believe. Yeah. But it's like not just some nobody, Yeah. It's a guy that was like actually in the space agency.
Yeah, but isn't that even like a lot of? I mean, I understand what you mean. But like, there's even a lot of people in the higher ups in the Air Force, from my understanding, here in America, that have said similar things.
It reminds me of the Chappelle show skit. Remember where Chappelle is acting like he's the president, and I guess like shit's gonna, get real or whatever. So he's like, also aliens are real. This is my friend Bobble or whatever. He's like, he is responsible for all the technology that we are currently enjoying. Blah, blah, blah. You keep like, it's, I don't know. But honestly, if Biden told you that aliens were real, or if Trump was like, let me tell you, the fucking aliens, they love me.
Apparently,
I'd be like, Jesus.
According to this guy, Trump knows and wanted to reveal it. They convinced him not to. That's what this guy says. And that's a good point. Elder Statue is the guy does actually have a book coming out. So that could be part of it too.
Yeah, I think one of the harder parts of all that to believe would be like that they told Trump not to. They told Trump about it, and they told him not to tell anybody, and Trump didn't tell anybody. That seems strange, but yeah, dude, if Biden came out and said like there are aliens, and like I would be like, dude, what would be Biden's intentions of saying that?
Wait, so the point here is that the Galactic Federation doesn't think we're ready for it, but then all these fucking different people all know about it.
Higher ups,
like who? Like the higher ups know about the Galactic Federation, but nobody. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't like necessarily surprise me, but I'm curious how they would how they came across the information in the first place. You know what I mean? It sounds a little.
I really
like. You want to say there's fucking aliens out there or life out there? Definitely. You want to say intelligent life? Probably. You want to say Galactic Federation? I'm like, sounds a little Hollywoody.
Yeah, it sounds a little Scientology.
Yeah,
for Galactic Federation, but also like that they're in communication with like not just our government, but governments all around the world. Nobody else knows about it except for higher ups in the government. That sounds very Hollywood. Like, of course, it's what they would do. They try to make contact, but only the government would know about it. And, like,
well, I mean, look, only the government has access to satellites. If they were to have communicated with a fucking, a certain, what I mean when I say like, the telescopes that we've sent out or whatever, if they communicated or they caught something that way, of course, they are the only ones that they can withhold the information that way, and that way the higher ups, blah, blah, blah. That kind of makes sense or whatever. What doesn't make sense is and then we told Trump, but we told him, but we told him he had to keep it a secret. Like what? Why?
Then why would you?
Why even fucking inform him?
I'm guessing that they tell all the presidents, and Trump apparently was a problem because he was apparently close to revealing it, and they had to convince him not to.
What exactly would be the incentive to not tell people? Like panic?
They
or
said
something?
people weren't ready to understand what space really is, and what
the better question is, what does Trump think the incentive to tell people is?
Yeah, like, I mean, I would imagine just like Trump could say. I guess from Trump's perspective, if Trump was going to be the president to let us know about aliens, that's going to be
immortalized.
That's going to be some real big. Oh, this was the guy that let us know that. That's a big thing to put on his.
Yep, he would be.
He probably was like, "God damn this COVID-19," but I could still tell him about that. They're like, "No."
Also, 2 words, Drew: space hotels.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. The other 2 words.
Space Force.
Space Force. You think it's any coincidence? I think this helps dark matter the story.
That's what the guy said in the article. He said that's what prompted Trump to want to start that. Look, I get it. I'm skeptical as well. I didn't say I bought into it all. I'm just saying
it's just so I don't know, doubtful that like I said, is there life in the universe? Definitely. Like other than us, definitely. Intelligent life? Probably. Multiple intelligent lives? Probably. But like I'm guessing that it's not like Star Wars out in the fucking galaxy, some galaxy far, far away and shit like that. Maybe I'm sure there are some galaxies that are fucking just like ripe with life, like teeming with life or whatever. And maybe even a few of them, instead of killing each other, have figured out how to get into space. Do I think that they're they're all like time warping to the friggin', the Galactic Federation ship so that they can have counsel over planets. No, I don't think that. I mean, that's just personal, because obviously you can't prove that one way or another. We're not going to do that in our lifetimes. Even if Trump said it, I would be like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever. I take it with a fucking giant grain of salt.
Yeah, I would.
I'm too skeptical of a person.
Yeah, I agree. I would say though that if a president came out and said it, I would be a bit more like, well, wait a minute, like what's going on here?
Yeah, this is a bit bonkers. Now if it had been like Bush Senior, somebody that did not like joke around, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that would be like way scarier than if fucking like Bush Jr. said, he's like, well, they're real.
Well, even if Trump said it, there would be a significant portion of people be like, oh, he's off his fucking rocker, and we knew it all along.
It would at least be like maybe there's something more going on here, but
you would have to be able to then provide evidence so that you don't look crazy, because it might backfire. Instead of being the president that everyone remembers is like, showed us the aliens, and that's memorable. You'll just be remembered as that kooky motherfucker that talked about aliens before he got voted out, because everyone thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe history would correct that way down the road.
I want Trump's last speech before he leaves office to be like, aliens. Mm-hmm. That's the last word he says. Aliens.
Mm-hmm. The extra Trump-restrial.
Trump-restrial.
Here, let's finish this.
What the fuck?
He's trying to steal a keg, but it didn't work out for him.
Oh, you dumb bastard.
Hey,
at least it stopped you from getting crushed.
Ooh. Oh!
How the fuck did that happen?
Did she even have a lid on that?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, how did that happen?
It's rare, but like if the surface tension is calm and.
Hey, see you later. And that's where the brakes just.
Oh, dude.
When you got to the floor, you
Damn.
I think it's done for.
You just wanted to keep on trucking.
You're supposed to. What they did at the very end was what they should have been doing from the get-go, and it's pushing with the boat, pushing it back forward, so it at least is not totally flooded. Dude, that is a ton of damage.
Oh, fuck.
Cazzo, ce l'hanno fatta! Fotografo di pizzo!
Mamma,
Brava! Occhio perché si sparano, Martina.
Non sparano.
What happened?
The cops showed up.
Oh.
Share this video with your friends.
Oh, no. Okay. Fuck you.
I guess we are, aren't we?
I mean, I guess, but we're not giving you credit.
Steven,
we're not giving you
fall
credit
for that. Don't fall for that stuff, Steven. Statistically, the scientists say the chance of Biden winning was 1 in a quadrillion. Jesus. Yeah, let's see that math, and let's see all the variables they had to go through.
And let's say like the scientists did say that, but dude, he won.
Dude, what like in my mind, I'm seeing like scientists like dripping equations of polling numbers and whatever into beakers or whatever. No, like you had like the polls were suggesting it would be a big win, and it was to a degree. And then you have shit like what happened to all the mail-in votes for Trump? He literally shit on mail-in voting nonstop. Of course, his supporters went and voted in person, and it's people like Biden supporters that were going to be the vast majority of mail-in
it comes from they what they do is they base it on what Biden's chances were when Trump was at his peak, and that was before the mail-ins were counted, and it was going by just like regular election rules when they didn't have massive mail-in voting due to a pandemic. So they don't take any of that shit into account. And also there's all kinds of other statistical shenanigans they can pull. You can lie all kinds of ways with statistics.
My favorite is that Trump is 75 million Americans voted for me, and they're but 81 million voted for the other.
It's all that TDS. They've been complaining about TDS all these years, and then they don't understand how so many people voted against Trump.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They thought they were the majority, or at least the voting majority. The silent majority that is never silent. Never silent, never they would never nor the majority. I know. I know. I know. Anyway, next.
Should we do? Got plenty here. Let's try.
Ultrasounds, everything. He was there.
He was there.
Yes, sir.
On today's show.
This is called "I Like All the Condiments."
Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to get a copyright.
He's crying.
But
over condiments?
No. So this is a paternity issue, and he says he doesn't think he's the daddy for a specific reason.
Maury. It's Maury. That's his main
we all
thing.
met a very emotional man named Montrell.
Oh, come on.
His wife Kenyatta went through a very difficult time.
That's fake.
Giving birth. Y'all both could have died.
Yes, sir, we did die.
You and the baby.
We died on the table, both of us.
Montrell started to have serious doubts about the paternity of Montrell Jr.
I can barely sleep at night, and it's breaking my heart.
For not
All right,
one.
pause it so we
hate ketchup, mustard.
Okay. He's getting to the good part right now, obviously.
Whoa, what? What about ketchup and mustard?
All right, let's hear it.
I hate ketchup, mustard, and mayo, and I love all the condiments.
But two of the most absurd reasons in the history of this show.
I love chicken nuggets. He won't even eat them. Like me.
Guess for what?
Hey,
This is what you've been missing.
Right now.
Yo,
oh my god.
So if you are unemployed with nothing to do and you don't have full cable options, this is what you've been missing, people.
Oh god.
This awesome daytime television. I saw they also have a show called Paternity Court. So for the few weeks that I was we were on lockdown or whatever, my restaurant was shut down, nobody was working. I had to, I ended up watching some daytime TV, or you would be watching something and then it would turn into something else. And one of the things I ended up watching was Paternity Court. And it's seriously, you can get these tests done for $120, privately on your own. Without involving the entire fucking world. And these people would come on. This woman got drugged through the fucking mud. She was in tears because she had fucked around on this dude over and over and over and over again, and he didn't believe it was his kid and blah blah blah. And she just got drugged through, so it ended up being his kid. But you got and she had to admit to everything because there was evidence for everything. I was like, oh my god, all this. You're going to make yourself look like that over $120 that thing that you're saving yourself? Because that's pretty much all this provided. And what? A fucking a stay in a hotel room and a trip to Chicago or where the fuck they're fucking filming? Who the goddamn fuck cares? Spend $120. Do it privately. Don't drag yourself through the fucking... You know what I mean?
By the way, as you've been ranting about this, I've quietly been getting more and more worried because now that I think about it, my kid fucking loves condiments. And I want to know where this guy was in 2011.
Yeah, you need to catch up and cut the mustard.
Oh my god.
He doesn't like chicken nuggets. He can't be your child.
He's not mine, Murray. He's not.
Not yours?
No.
Don't you realize?
Watch out! Just because
I think I got it.
Dude, I bet you. All right, so my money's on he's McNaught the father.
Oh my god. It's just fucking brutal, man. God damn it.
I didn't get it. Wait, I didn't get it. I'm still trying to catch up. I
just used that one.
Oh, you did?
I just used that one.
You did? I didn't.
Catch up and cut the mustard.
Let us have a little more leeway.
You don't even eat mayonnaise or ketchup.
It was time for the DNA
He's
test.
pointing at it.
When this child
You
deserves
can't make
a
your
father.
point on Maury without pointing at the screen.
Which would determine the paternity.
Oh, dude, that's the best part. The wife
Wait.
loves watching this stuff, and it's always hilarious. Like what people will come out and it's a fucking DNA test and always use the dumbest reasons why this isn't their kid, and they always have to go up and point like, look at the mouth, look at the nose,
Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, no, my favorite is the women who are like, they look exactly alike. They're like, look at the eyes.
They look
Look at the
nothing
nose.
alike.
Look at the mouth. I'm like, yeah, everyone has eyes, nose, and a mouth.
Hey, do you think they got the tests done at the Mayo Clinic?
Oh,
All right, you know
was
what? That
all right.
one wasn't.
That was
That
all
one
right.
was okay. That was like you could tell he worked on it, and it was half decent.
bitch.
Paternity truth, once and for all. In the case of 3-year-old Montrell Jr., Montrell, you are
Barbecue are the father.
I would be worried about her looking so happy over it. Like, why are you acting surprised? I mean, was there other dudes going on or what?
He's about to kiss her feet.
No, I guess I don't know. They just bad acting.
I told you that was the lines from my Maury, Jesus Maury and Joseph.
Why do you have
video.
to Szechuan her motives?
Yeah, you fucked up, buddy. He's about to with 18 years of this shit.
She is going to relish this moment for a long time.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I'm embarrassed. I didn't think of it first. Fuck me. Yeah, mayonnaise are a lot of shitty people out there, and Maury done found them all.
Yeah.
All right, last nerve territory.
Yep.
Give us options.
Yeah, I'm looking at them here. Trying to make sure I got. Oh. There's a short one there with I think it's the My Pillow guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, we got.
Jesus Christ, that guy.
Do you want to squeeze this one out real quick and then do a regular one? Because I don't.
Have you seen the drunk lady at the hearings, the Trump hearings?
Yeah, we have some of that too.
All right. Let's do those then.
And I knew God had chosen him for such a time as this. And by the way, he didn't choose him for one term. He chose him for 8 years.
What the fuck is he doing?
And
he's got some kind of weird fucking drug tick. Yeah, it's his polyjuice potion wearing off.
Jesus fuck me.
like a goddamn lizard.
Dude, that is creepy as shit.
Yeah, it is.
Is he like licking the bottom of his mustache?
I think that's what he's doing. It's definitely like a nervous tick.
Yeah. And think about this. This guy is like a multimillionaire. And he's talking
yeah, over a fucking pillow.
Yeah.
This douchebag wears his chain on the outside of his shirt. Look, you're not 2 Chainz. You're a pillow guy. And I don't know why it's like they've politicized the virus, they've politicized the pillow. They everything is politics now. All you have to do is like you immediately appeal to fucking 40% of the population or whatever. Oh, there's this movie that I propose we watch on the Patreon show called Cosmic Conflict: The Origins of Evil. It's a documentary that is fair use. Okay. We may look into that. I was gonna do it more Christmassy this time around, although it is patron show number 100 coming up. So Dark Matter, I think your Christmas gift to us would be that you show up for that.
Meldrock says he has coke jaw. He's got to be on the Bolivian marching powder.
I believe that.
Speaking of,
that's a man that powders his nose on the hour.
Speaking of Christmas movies, I took the missus last night to a drive-in theater where we watched Die Hard.
Nice.
Amazing.
Dude, there's a couple of movies that I would recommend that you watch that are really fucking fantastic. One of them is Fat Man. If you've never seen that, it's really fucking good. Krampus.
Krampus is
good. That one, the one that they did, that's like fucking top notch quality. It's really badass. I was impressed with that movie.
Yeah, and be careful which one you watch because there's a lot of really shitty.
No, it's the high quality one. They did a fantastic job with that shit. And then it's an animated one. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's basically like a story about Santa Claus and like but it makes him out to be like a fucking worn out, given up, kind of like real man type of deal. I'll have to look up what it is, but it's become one that we watch every year now, and it's only been out for a couple years, but I was like, what a really well done like storyline, and the I think it's digitally animated, but it looks really good. I'll look it up. I'll let you guys know on the next show what the fuck the name of it was, unless somebody like can pull it out of their ass here. I think I watched it on, I want to say Netflix. Anyway, there's some good ones out there. I'm done watching fucking Christmas Story. I've seen that movie so fucking many times. Shoot my eye out. All right, let's do this last bit here.
I guess I'll play.
You said the drunk lady? Is it Michelle Bachmann?
No, we have that one too.
Oh God.
The drunk lady's kind of a two-parter though. We'll have to do that. We'll do that next time.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's that guy that does the impersonation.
Okay. We'll save that one then for next show. I guess we can cover. I think I sent you Bachman and a couple of other crazy people.
Drew said he would do Bachman.
Michelle Bachman. Oh yeah. Give me those batshit crazy eyes.
Look directly
from the.
Oh God! Already starting with a voice. Look directly into her crazy ass eyes.
Always yelling too.
Yep.
From the legal point of view, from the moral point of view, America is not on board with Joe Biden as the next president of the United States. We're not there. And the reason why we're not there is because we're not that dumb in the United States. Because we know without a shadow of a doubt, this man did not get the votes on election night. It didn't happen. Donald Trump got the votes on election night. So
this
why
is, by the
would
way, Michelle Bachmann is going for Trump over Catholic, Joe Biden. Yeah. Just to show you where her religion. Remember, this is the kind of bitch that speaks in tongues and shit. She is way off her rocker, and she has given up on an actual like Catholic that hasn't done a bunch of bullshit versus Trump, and she's all in on that You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure she said that like God said Trump would win in a previous thing. Like and they're all trying to save face.
Yeah.
Be like drones, chumps, and fools to go along with this. When the clock was striking 11:59 and 59
Is she wearing a fucking ankle monitor?
On the 400th anniversary of this gift of God to the world, this idea of voting for the people and the laws that you live under that we take for granted, that's exactly when Satan was snatching away from America, ruled by the consent of the governed. In other words, stealing from us our right to vote.
Jesus Christ.
Is she even like trying to run for something now? I wonder what her whole big shtick is for this, because she's such an opportunist.
Barnstorming tour. Oh God. Peaceful
Offended,
biblical citizenship.
Insulted, angry, and I'm not going to stand for the fact that my vote was stolen.
No, it wasn't. More people voted for the other guy, you daffy broad. It's not the devil. It's not some kind of celestial, mischievous celestial being that ironically trumped God. No, it's the fucking more people voted for Biden. Period.
And it's because I think Trump's previous campaign advisors like said it best. He seemed like he didn't care about the COVID-19, which a lot of people are scared about, and a lot of people are dying from, and then people are fucking worried about it. And he just seemed crass, like he didn't care about it. Said he should have leaned into it and taken advantage of it, and he could have easily taken Biden, and I believe that. But instead, he was a total douchebag, and everyone's fucking suffering, and he just doesn't give a shit. And people are gonna react poorly to that, including people that voted for you previously. They might, he got a lot of votes, but not enough, and especially electorally. So, game over. You and Giuliani can go cry about it somewhere the fuck else. Please do come back in 2024. We need more content.
There you go.
So
That's
anyway,
the show.
That is the show. Thank you guys very much for showing up. We appreciate it. This is a much tamer, much nicer ending, and damn it, I enjoy it so much better. I'll wake up feeling good about myself tomorrow. But thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. A big salute again to all of our supporters. Dark Matter, thank you for joining us. Drew, excellent show. And we will see you motherfuckers next Tuesday.
Later, guys.
Good night.
Bye-bye. We love you. God loves you. He really does. Bye-bye for today. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye for today.
Bye-bye. We love you.